Never done it in my life.
You got a real good beard, TJ. It looks nice, man. Looks real good.
Dude, he's being weird.
Sorry, I like twisted my head and then I got the little sparkly, so I'm like.
Oh, you looking at the shop lights that we have going on? Hey, everybody, welcome to the pre-show. Ooh, look at you, crack! You got the Audible listeners. That we don't have anybody on Audible. We don't have Audible.
This isn't a book, bro.
I meant to say audio listeners, even though this part gets cut out on all forms and all platforms. This is Twitch exclusive. We can say everything we want, guys, because it gets cut in post. Any slurs you guys want to say?
No,
Not really.
Not really.
You sure, JJ?
I can think of a few. Hang
Okay, all right. So before we get into that, thanks for watching the CincountDown. How you guys doing, man? We're just warming up. Me and Marcos just had a couple beers at the local brewery. Not brewery, just bar.
This is a bar.
Just a bar.
The only bar surrounded by breweries.
on. Right.
Turnstile.
Oh, there you go. You bought the shirt. Why are you wearing other people's merchandise?
It's all about like spreading the love to get the love.
Well, I can appreciate the Austin FC one because one day they will sponsor us. They will give us money for some reason. We can do some YouTube videos on the
They
sideline.
didn't even sponsor any of the breweries holding their events.
That's because they're dumb. We'll make you love us, Austin FC.
They have no money. They spend it all on that stadium that no one gets to see right now.
It was privately funded, so no Austin or Texas taxpayers had to spend any money on that stadium, unlike all of the Vegas.
Chili's first.
Chili's betrayed me. Chili's betrayed me on Twitter because I put that post out there, and my cousin had never heard of a triple dipper, and he goes, triple dipper? I'll have to Google it. And then he did. He says, sounds good. And they liked that post, but they didn't like our post. And so now I'm not sure if I should wage war on Chili's.
Sounds good was easy to watch. It was 2 words. But watching the whole TikTok, nah, man. That's them missing out on fine free advertising for all 2 of our listeners.
I guess we just have to keep repping them enough to where they eventually get.
No, I want to pivot to Denny's. I love Denny's.
Absolutely
No, man.
not.
What's wrong with Denny's?
Let's
I'm
pivot.
not doing this again. No.
Kirkland? How about Kirkland?
Let's pivot
The
to
fuck
Texas
is that?
Roadhouse.
Costco's name brand.
That's not even relevant.
They sell batteries, chicken.
Nigga, what?
They sell motor oil.
Bro,
Look,
that's
listen
not even-
here.
They sell tires.
Listen here. You're in Texas. I say we pivot to Texas Roadhouse because they give a shot of Everclear with their drinks.
That was insane. So we were talking about the Chili's Presidente margaritas, and Marcos goes, check this shit out. And you said it was Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse.
They had on their drink menu where it was like, add a shot of Everclear. There it is. Is that it right there? No, that's not
Goes
it.
with the lemonade, I think.
There it is.
Yeah.
Boom. The Long Island iced teas. Amp up your Roadhouse tea with Everclear for $1 more. Limit 2. For the love of God, limit 2. God. By the way, Uthadar is in here. I want to say that is Andrew Wilson, if I'm not mistaken. Andrew, let me know if that's you. But Roadhouse. Are they the ones that let you eat those peanuts and throw them on the floor?
I don't remember.
Or is that Logan's?
I remember the rolls. That's
Logan's does that.
Logan's
but-
does that, not Texas. I get my Roadhouses and my steakhouses
I mean,
mixed
I've
up.
never really eaten in any of these places.
I've eaten at both.
You mean you've eaten them a lot and you love them very much, right?
No, we have not eaten at them that much, but Texas Roadhouse is good.
Which one has that fuck awesome butter with the cinnamon on it?
Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
Roadhouse.
The fuck awesome butter.
You haven't had it.
You
What
haven't
is
had
a
it?
Texas Roadhouse butter?
Yeah.
No, they're like
What
the
are you gonna Google?
rolls.
You're just gonna see like some cinnamon and butter.
That's enough
delicious.
for me. I want to see
It's
cinnamon butter.
amazing.
That sounds delicious to me.
It can turn a fucking...
Turns all your bad
Ooh,
feelings into
it's
good,
good feelings.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that looks delectable. I mean, it looks like cinnamon honey butter.
It's what it tastes like,
Oh my god.
and it tastes godly.
That sounds like...
You could put that on like a Popeyes roll and it amps it up to 10.
Ooh, we should do that. We should make top 5 ultimate meals where we take bits and pieces from other restaurants and
Is it
combine
one
them.
meal or
Yes,
is-
one meal.
All right.
So it'd be like, I want to put, if it's like a hot dog, let's say you want to make the ultimate hot dog, you'd be
That
like,
butter is sex. Cute.
oh, the butter is sex. So, no, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted, like, if you're making like the ultimate hot dog, you get like, all right, I want the Dodger dog base, whatever, which is just an Oscar
I
Mayer.
have no idea what that means.
Well, I'm just making up shit.
Hot dog
and-
was a terrible choice. Nobody makes hot dogs. Let's start with hamburgers. at the very-
Fine. Okay, so then we would make the best top 5 best hamburger, and we would just combine elements from different hamburgers. And like honey buttered chicken, the honey butter from Whataburger would be like something you could put on it, or the bacon jam from Wendy's. You could do that stuff. Man, We know too much about consumerism. This is starting to get.
You're an
bacon jam
American.
at Wendy's?
Huh?
There's bacon.
Yeah, there's a bacon jam, bacon burger at Wendy's, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
just found out they have a bourbon baconator. It's
Wait, what?
Yeah, they have a bourbon baconator at Wendy's.
Bye! No, I've been getting the ads for that too. Let's take a look at that.
I only found out because there's a liquor store conveniently located next to my Wendy's. So I was at the liquor store buying Morales brand tequila.
That's right. Yep.
And yeah, I popped over to the Wendy's and found out that they also visited the same liquor store and got a bunch of bourbon.
Keys in the chat. Top 5 biscuits. That'd be hard. I'm not
That
Texan.
wouldn't be hard. We'd run into the same wall.
Oh, it'd be like, what's the best biscuit?
The best
Or, like, we're
biscuit?
talking
Churches.
breads?
Churches.
Oh, I haven't had church. I don't eat churches enough to.
It's
have
Churches or Red Lobster.
Red Lobster's not even top 5 for me.
Well, that's right, because you're a damn dirty traitor. That was okay. We'll tell that story, then we'll get into our top 5. We'll start the show. But we have a friend Don. Love Don. Don's awesome.
Super sweet.
Don's super nice because he's let me park my broken down car in front of his house for over a year. What's up?
I'm
Tequila
reading
and
the chat.
Tequila
That's
and
exactly what I went home with.
Never had churches, so Red Lobster. Man, those Cheddar Bay biscuits or whatever. But anyway, Don is a wonderful friend of ours. I lived with them. This is where the Excellence in Texas started, is in that little extra room that he gave me.
In the closet.
It wasn't a closet. It was a fine office space.
I lived in the closet.
Yeah, he was recording from the closet, all things considered.
Oh, man. Did you ever? Yeah, he was there because that's where he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been there. But anyway, Don, dope person. He is a generous dude. And so he'd be like, hey, man, let me take you out to dinner. And it's been a year since he's done it because of COVID, but he used to take me to Red Lobster all the time. He's just like, let me just buy you dinner. I'm like, dude, you don't have, it's fine. And he would just insist. But then one day he tricked TJ. TJ don't like people buying shit for anybody.
The way you get me is like I take acceptable forms of payment as beer, meals, but only around holidays and or my birthday.
I think I've only been able to sneak him shots.
And that's like your best bet.
Right.
I don't want you to get me things.
TJ has
Closest I've come is we traded beers once at your place.
I said,
and
you may have one for my beer.
right. And Don, being ultimate uber nice man that we know, was able to override that. He's like, no, I got it. I got it, TJ.
He's so sweet, so like I couldn't win
Right.
against him.
And he was just like, I don't want to eat these biscuits. You were already upset about the biscuits. You were like, I never had them, or you had never had them, or you didn't like them.
I've never liked them.
You never liked them, but then you had a fresh batch that day, and you enjoyed them. You said there's something to these. You didn't like them, but you admitted that they were formidable.
I didn't say they were from nigga. You just took it and ran. I said they were fine, but they're still.
Why'd
not
you
for
eat
me.
2 then?
Cause it's there and free, like, and I'm hungry. Like I don't know what to tell you. Look,
Yeah, I saw that.
Boots be knocking.
Boots be knocking. He's right there. Look at down below near JJ's crotch. You can't see it, but he's right there. Boots be knocking. Just subscribed. I don't know what that was.
Dude, has he been throwing subscriptions and not subscribed?
Yeah, I think he donated one. It was just like, fuck it. I got to do it myself.
Boots be knocking. We appreciate it very much.
Right, in the fucking pre-show of all things. We haven't even started. He's donating and giving us stuff. But I
Okay.
appreciate it. Point is, you admitted the greatness of the
You can't
I
pass
think you're
Bay
going too
biscuits.
far by him.
Cheddar Bay biscuits are delicious. They're undeniable.
Dude,
I don't
I'll-
think I get like crunk on that over something I don't like.
And the lobster was pretty good. I don't know. I think
I was,
you got the
I was about to
combo
say, like,
plate.
I'll eat 2 biscuits at Sirloin Stockade. That doesn't mean they're great.
By the way, Sirloin Stockade. Is it a restaurant?
It's a
Chain?
It's a buffet.
It's
I
a-
don't even know if it exists
It's
anymore.
a buffet. No, but I see the sign on the way to Round Rock, so it does exist.
It still does?
I think I saw one very recently, JJ.
Well, we had one in Eagle Pass and it died.
Okay,
So
so,
that-
but there, I did see that a place called Sirloin Stockade. You've mentioned it before on the show. It sounds like a place that is like the Costco warehouse of meat. Like
no,
it does
you
not
don't even get
sound-
that much meat there. Like they don't. Like Golden Corral is like looks at this place and is like, I'm gonna shit on it. Like it's Sirloin Stockade is not great.
No, it sounds bad. I mean, Costco is probably the. I'm talking about warehouse style.
But Costco is like even if
Ramen
you.
Hibachi is gifting subs.
Oh, ramen hibachi! It's coming right. Oh, look at there. Utha, that's the Andrew Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, has just been gifted from ramen hibachi. Guys, it's a celebration here at the Mexcellence. I kind of don't want to talk about Sirloin Stockade anymore.
But,
All right,
I wanna
drop
get on
it.
with
It's
the
great.
show.
It's
but
not great.
pause. No, I mean he threw it into the ring. Let me just say right now, Daddy Golden Corral does not need to be compared to these.
I've never
peasants.
been. I've never been to
Right?
Golden Corral.
What?
It is.
I've
It
not.
is literally.
I've not been. I swear.
Worst mac and cheese you'll ever
It
eat.
is cheap. It is shit. But the rolls are fire.
You ever look at the mac and cheese from KFC and it was like, man, this is so much better than the last place I ate? It's because you ate at Golden Corral.
Ooh. I'm not even real big on mac and cheese, but ooh. I don't know. Cracker Barrel, is that any good?
I like Cracker Barrel.
It's okay.
Cracker
It's all right.
I don't know. Maybe we need to do some reviews on local Texas fare chains.
Cracker Barrel's only in Texas?
I'm sure it's somewhere in
Bro,
California.
look, like Sammy complains all the time about Texas, yet he ain't even have all these Texas things. What you talking about?
I'm
boy?
just saying. Now that I have my Texas ID, I need to hit my
You know what?
levels.
Let's do like something real quick. Like top 3 places you eat in Austin, real quick.
Eat in Austin?
No, you don't count because you're a foreigner.
Oof. Okay, are we talking like my go-tos or just like?
Just like you'd recommend. Your cousin comes into town and you're like, bro, you need to try this.
Ooh, okay. Tumble22. I love
I've had.
Tumble22's chicken sandwich. It's the best in Austin. Cane Rosa down south. Their pizza. They have this pizza and carbonara. It doesn't matter what pizza you get, but the carbonara is fire. It's so tasty. And then I'm certain since barbecue will be on someone else's list, I'll flip into something else. Where else do I eat a lot of? You know what? I'll give you a little shout out to one right here. High Wings.
Tarlun.
Oh my God! Speaking of Don just described while you were thinking about your stuff.
He was
Hype Train.
he was-
You have a limited time to earn exclusive events. I don't know what's happening. People are unlocking things on Twitch that I don't know about. But Hype Train, guys, raise the roof. 90s dances.
It's not even a night. That's like an 80s dance.
I'm not forcing it.
Go with JJ. Fine, Vogue. We're voguing. It's the Hype Train, guys.
Hit 'em
Jump
with
along.
Magnum.
Thank you for the hype train. That's what you get from
Come
me.
on, ride the train.
Woo, woo.
I'm
We don't even have
riding.
the music for it. This is how prepped we are for things like this.
Oh my God, KJ Chit $3. Oh my God. Oh shit, he was off the rails. Hold on, I gotta fix that graphic.
He's so
I
excited.
gotta make sure. Guys, people are watching the show. They're excited. So finish your list. You said, what was it? Tumble22, delicious chicken sandwiches.
Pizza and carbonara.
Pizza
Cane
carbonara, Kanye West.
Cane Rosa.
Connor Rosa.
And then it would be, I'm going to give a shout out to a local place, High Wings, Korean fried wings right around the corner.
Did you take me to that place?
No, did I?
You took me to a Korean, or you recommended a Korean.
Yeah, Chimac Cafe.
Is it right where the old Double Toe Studio used to be? Like 5 minutes from there?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, it was brand new when it opened. It was only open about a year ago, 2 years.
It wasn't, yeah, it was pretty new.
Yeah, that place was really good.
I
place is really
hunt
good.
down Korean fried chicken in Austin, so High Wings is pretty damn tasty.
Shit, yeah. Marcos, or you want JJ to answer the question?
No, while TJ took the brunt of the bullets, it was really easy for me to make a list. Eastside Pies,
Okay.
Valentina's, and Gus's.
Gus's I've had.
Gus's was going to be on my list.
I've had my fill of Gus's. Gus's fried chicken. I love them because it's like, all right, you want a whole chicken? That's about $8. You get some fries. It's really inexpensive for really, really, really good fried chicken.
I mean, it's like, I don't put Gus's on my list because it's like, it's a go-to now. So like,
Gotcha.
And then like, same with cilantro. I eat there a lot.
Oh, shit. 94% were close. Key, I don't know what the fuck that means. Somebody donate bits or something. It's the hype train is still going on. JJ, what's your list?
Don't
Get them
waste your
hyped.
money.
There's this Chinese food place by my apartment called Twin Panda.
Twin Panda.
It's a local place, but I found out that the people who run it are actually Indonesian, if I'm not mistaken. So they still make traditional, like, Americanized Chinese food.
Right.
Only with, like, Indonesian spices. And that's some shit that you don't really get normally.
I wouldn't even know what an Indonesian spice looks like.
I don't know either,
We
but-
hit the fucking hype train.
We get
Someone
it.
just donated to Gamer Introvert Power. It didn't make a noise for some reason. Let's go back to the main screen. But we got level 2 hype. We're in this bitch. Shut up, Marcos. I know I'm excited. And what was the last place?
like we're just. There's like two very different vibes on this. It's not.
This is the cool side, and this is the
okay, look,
too cool for school
It's not
side.
even like that. There's no music. What can we do? Like we're just sitting here.
I can't use any copyrighted music.
And I'm super appreciative. Like, hey, thank you for everybody who's donating and what they got going on. I'm gonna make sure they get shout outs.
In post, I'm gonna add so much music, you guys are gonna look like assholes. Me and JJ are over here partying, raising the roof and whatnot, and you guys are gonna look like jerks.
I'm just keeping my cool. I really appreciate it.
You goddamn right you appreciate it. And we appreciate you all out there. We got the hype train going.
And we also appreciate Gus's Fried Chicken.
We also appreciate future sponsor, Gus's Fried Chicken.
Yeah, I would take a chicken wing from Gus's. So that's
Right,
fine.
yeah. Gus, if you just give us like a 3-piece, we will
A
advertise
3-piece between the 5. Tommy's just going to...
We'll take it. Honestly, any sponsors, if anybody's out there, if you have a small business, even if it's unrelated to Mexcellent stuff,
Just has to be food.
just give us like $10 and we'll shout you out for like 5 minutes just because we're
I
thankful
will literally wear your shit. I'll probably spend more money buying shit
to make it right.
to make it right.
And we'll make it right, baby. We'll make it right.
Finish up.
Third place. Usually I take people to breweries, so
Uh-huh.
this is kind of a cheat. Red Horn Brewery makes this mean ass fucking panini. Like if you're,
Dude, that place looked legit. Look when it was there.
it's a brewery. They have their own beers there, and they also make coffee. But they have like these bomb ass sandwiches. They're not gonna fill you up, so I don't recommend going if you're like level 2 hungry, like Whopper level
You got to feel
hungry.
peckish.
Yeah. You gotta have like a couple of beers in you, and then start feeling hungry. That's when you go for the panini, and it's bomb as fuck.
I want a panini now.
Yeah, I think you haven't eaten at 7 of the places we named.
Sammy ain't eating shit. We're going on a food tour, everybody, but we're not doing that now. We're doing the Scene Countdown. TJ, don't you nod your head. Sammy's Food World Tour. Everyone pays for my meals. I never have to pay for a thing. That's the way the show goes. So, that said, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of commercial on, refresh our drinks, get a little bit cooled down from this, and then we will get the party started with our top 5 post-COVID events and things we want to do now that COVID is hopefully, prayerfully, almost over soon. So we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Sit tight, and we will be right back with the show. Welcome, everybody, to the Sing Countdown. Guys, by the way, your feedback from many ages ago of adding Mexican guitar to this is so much better. This is such a good theme song. This is
said
the
that,
theme
me or
song.
JJ?
Both of you guys, actually all of you, I think in unison were yelling at me to make sure that the Sing Countdown was a much better theme song, and I love it. Welcome, everybody, to the Sing Countdown. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. the Mexcellence, a.k.a. probably SG Mexcellence, a.k.a. something. Just follow the Mexcellence. And joining me, to my right, I'm just going to start with my right because he's in a new spot, which I think is going to be his regular spot. We have...
I'm JJ.
Oh my God, it's JJ on the blue mic, and on the orange mic, it's his signature. We have...
CJ, what's up, y'all?
He's excited to be here, folks, and another sexy
I'm
face
excited,
back.
dog. Like I'm just chilling. It's a good day.
You weren't excited for the pre-show hype train because you had no music. You have me screaming in your face right now. You're not excited now. What is it gonna take for you to be excited, TJ?
Less
to get
energy from you. All right.
Yeah, bro, chill out, bro. This is the chill corner
Yeah,
over
this
here.
is chill, man. Vibing.
JJ, I like JJ. Yes.
We want vibes. Like we vibe train. Like hey man, great job. I appreciate it. Like, but hype train with no music, nigga. Of course I'm gonna be mad.
Fine. We'll run it back. There. What is this? How do you feel about this? Dance with Marcos.
No.
No, it's not our thing.
We need a funky bass line, and then we'll just be like...
Yeah, and I'll just vibe.
You make things difficult. But on the green mic, we also have, I'm going to give him sexy face because he deserves it as well.
Oh, thanks, dude. My name is Marco. I am the Texcellence, a.k.a. the rival to the Mexcellence.
Why are you a rival on our own network?
Hey man, there's got to be beef somewhere.
Yeah, but dude, every Naruto needs a Sasuke. It's
I don't
fine.
know what that means.
Culture yourself, my guy.
Every Goku needs a Vegeta.
There we go. I understand that. That makes more sense. So who's the Goku? Who's Vegeta?
Fight to
probably
decide.
Fight to decide is there's a knife. By the way, a gamer introvert power. Welcome everybody in the Mexcellent chat right here. Look, it's the Mexcellent chat.
Dude, we never
had.
had someone in the chat.
No, we have lots of people in chat right now.
No, I
Chris-
meant welcome them in to the show.
we need to welcome them in because there's lots of people here commenting, donating, giving their livelihood and their life source to us.
You're so hyped right now, bro.
I'm fucking excited, man.
This show's going to be 5 hours long.
TJ made me take a day off yesterday
I
to
shouldn't have
do
left
work.
that turkey in the oven.
TJ gave me a day off so I can work on the YouTube videos and whatnot.
I don't think he gave you a day off.
I mean, like an executive cut in to make sure we do other sort of work.
Well, because no one else wants to help me. I feel like a Mexican mother. Nobody helps me in this house.
Dude, we
Shut up.
help.
Nobody. Well, that's the thing.
Let's get back on topic. Top 5 things.
No, I'm just saying the part of that Mexican household mother thing is that yes, the Mexican mother just doesn't ask for help. That's the key to that analog story, which is
Do you
nobody
need
helps
help
me.
making your list?
No, I don't need help making my list. I need help from the people out there commenting and loving the show, to like and subscribe, do all the things that you do. That's how they help me. You guys have already liked and subscribed. You guys are on the show. You guys are helping me out in the closest and most intimate of ways.
You ever watch like Freddy
I don't
Krueger
like the
and
way you
feel
phrase
him
that.
feed off fear and dreams?
What are you afraid of?
It's not that. It's just like you're so powerful right now.
like it's just so much. You can see when it turned, and I was like, dog, we're not all turned like
You guys, well, first you invited me for 2 beers. 2 beers being the perfect amount of beers. Second of all, you guys always talk about how, Sam, you come off so sheepish. You need to
No one has ever said that.
You guys say that I need to be more confident, and when I'm more confident,
We actually think you need to be less confident and more chill.
Hey, take some notes from us.
you guys can be chill. Me and, well, maybe not JJ. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and sign you up for this. Me and JJ are gonna be the hype guys.
No, look. Okay, so hold up. Camera me. Hey, hi guys. Hi
No,
guys.
you don't. Okay, you don't request it. You get it when I tell you. You get it.
No, okay, he
No,
gets
you don't.
power hungry.
Yes, I do.
So look, check it. Seriously, everybody who donated and did anything for the hype train, we super appreciate it. I pretty much have a mental note, and I'm keeping track of anybody who prior to 100 subscribers and 100 followers, that we're gonna make sure we get some things and raffles and gifts,
Specials, if you will.
Yeah,
We'll
Sam's
make sure
gonna buy
that
you a
y'all
shirt.
guys get treated, because anybody who's here when we're hustling, I want to make sure that y'all guys get like the best treatment.
And speaking of which, gamer introvert power, he did say thank you for the welcome. They like the welcomes, guys. They like
cool.
the energy.
Did he get a song and dance? You said you have to sing and dance.
Well, gamer introvert has been here. Gamer introvert is in the chat right now.
Damn, that's actually
Crispy
key.
Bacon said, TJ, get the bitches. I don't know what that means, but we'll allow that in the chat because it wasn't up there before. I had to screen it because
hey, you know
it had
what?
the word
Statements
bitches
like
in it.
that are what I'm gonna remember when I'm doing said raffles.
Yeah, so Crispy Bacon 692. You're gonna get a shirt that says TJ
Dude,
gets
isn't
the
it
bitches.
Is it kind of sad or good that whenever we bring women on, we're doing an intelligent podcast?
We can't have women on the silly
I
podcast
think it's
because
accurate. It's neither.
I wouldn't want to put them through this degeneracy.
yeah, this is really bad. This is our time to bro. And then when we get women on the podcast, we have to act like respectable gentlemen, like we can
I mean,
be.
I've had Alyssa on when we're doing the top 5.
I know, and
But it
Alyssa's
was like
wonderful.
but it was like music.
But
and I
no,
was
but
like,
here's
thank you.
here's the difference between us and Alyssa. We're here dicking around here. She's raising money for local political
Oh,
campaigns.
Tarlun's
just saving the world.
tossing some.
Oh shit! We gotta make sure. Look at the Wet Wolf just subscribed. That's Carlos. We know that. I dubbed him the Wet Wolf.
You're gonna give him a song now?
No, because fuck Carlos. The next couple people are gonna.
You're
get
being racist.
I'm not being racist.
You hate Puerto Ricans.
I don't hate Puerto Ricans. Don't get that started. But Crispy Bacon just subscribed. Who else have we got in here?
Now you got to give Crispy Bacon a song.
That's the sound of Crispy Bacon. Slayer 096 is also subscribed.
I'm taking control of the shit.
And KJ
down,
underscore
nigga.
317.
Goddamn.
Now you guys are more hyped than I am. You guys need to calm down. You guys are yelling.
We're yelling for you to
We don't-
sing for them.
I
Sing
think
for the
that's-
people.
Shut up. Wow. Just wow. Says M Xavier 91. Because it's an X-Men thing. I already got everyone. KJ 317. Yeah. I'm gonna say they were good songs.
Bro, you sound like you ever seen American Dad?
No. Enough.
No, okay, so Steve
sounds like
Smith,
Roger?
No,
Oh.
Steve Smith always singing.
I don't sound like that. That's not how
No,
Roger
like,
sounds at all.
He's always singing. Like
I'm
left
glad
and
you
right.
went Steve Smith, not like the Belcher.
There's so many. I wanted to not get him to start crying.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Gamer Introvert Power just gifted his sub that he got gifted back to the community to Kirby Curve 41.
Dude, how many people are we up to? That's like 10 different names.
Yeah, we have like a bunch of subscribers. We're making lots. We're being very lucrative right now, which means we need to get back to the show. But before we get back to the show, we do have one more thing that we have to do before we get on with the show, and that is to speak about our real sponsor today. You know, we talked about all these other beers like Modelo Negro Modelos that we would love
How
to,
about
them
the
to sponsor
bar
us.
that we actually have a chance of getting a sponsor?
Turnstile Coffee. We were there drinking a couple of cold ones there.
It's dope.
It's very nice. They have coffee there. It's very delightful. They got chai tea and everything. Those guys are great. But I'm talking about the real sponsors of today's show. The ones that are oh yeah, me. I'm the only one wearing today, but that's okay. We're wearing that number of Mex merch right there. Look at that Mex merch right there. It's so delightful, guys. Mexmerch.com is our sponsor. That's going to be me and us. Look at the shirt. We got hats. We got shirts. We got shirts for men and women. Tank tops. Guys, it's about to be summer. You got to get that summer body ready. We got some joggers. We got some yoga pants for the ladies. I've gotten real good reviews. We got plus size.
Did somebody say yoga?
Did JJ? Not now. Not of the Stallion. Also subscribe in on the middle of our promo. But we have TJ. You bought this one, or you got this one here, property of the Mexcellence. You've gotten compliments on it. Carnitas y Cardio. We have Marcos. This was his idea. Gordo, because we're self-deprecating. Yeah, exactly.
I promise you, July Taylor will wear that.
Yeah, dude. And we got some baseball tees. I like this one. One more rep for yourself in reverse.
There's so many
California.
one more rep shirts. That's the only.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Well, is it one with the Nike knockoff
There's
logo?
a pre-workout called One More Rep.
All right, well, we'll figure it out. But you know what? It's almost Pride Month, so make sure you get yourself the Be Fantabulous unisex tank top. And if you were watching the pre-show on video on Twitch, where you're watching this right now live, you got a discount code. Be sure to watch the pre-show and the commercial break that we're going to have here between numbers 3 and number 2, so you can get that discount code yourself, 20% off. Just watch the commercials, and it's there for you. When has a commercial ever saved you guys money? Fucking never. So watch out for that. 1-800-1800-2300 Empire.
I heard
today.
if 50 people end up using that discount code, Sammy will get you the number to one of those models.
I'm still figuring it out, but by 50, we'll get there. We're at we've had a lot of good sales, but you know what? Mexmerch.com, get you guys something nice, get your ladies something nice, get your animals something nice. We got blankets, we got hats, we got all sorts of nice things. So go down there and get yourself some of that sweet, sweet, sweet merch. Marcos, you were gonna say something?
No, I was confused. I didn't know the fizzy and thing was a towel too.
Oh no, it's not a towel. Oh, Marcos, that's not a towel, man. See, because he's talking about the Modi and Fizzy want you to vaccinate, because we're very pro-vaccination. We're all vaccinated here at the Mexcellence. But no, this is a poster, 12 by 16. It's artwork, baby.
That's why we're doing this topic.
Yeah,
because we're all vaccinated.
You want that sweet, sweet, exactly, Marcos. And that's tying it back now to our topic for this evening, which is our top 5 COVID, look forward to post-COVID adventures that we want to have. Marcos, you could explain a little bit easier than I did. What is specifically the top 5 you had in mind?
It's pretty easy. So COVID tied us down, that we were stuck at home, living off Uber Eats and doing whatever we could for work. Mm-hmm. And now, because of vaccinations, the world is opening up. So it's what top 5 things are you looking forward to? And honestly, it was an introduction, because whatever we post from now on, and when it's like, oh man, these dudes are out in public, it's like, yeah, we're vaccinated.
We're vaccinated, baby. We got that sweet, sweet. Actually, so I'm Team Moderna. What are you? Moderna as well? Don't throw up gang signs. This is not the type of show, man.
Moderna.
That was actually an M from excellence, but that's fine.
Gotcha. Oh no, we can't. I get shot doing that. Marcos, what did you get? Pfizer, and what'd you get?
Pfizer.
Oh, so we're set tripping on this thing. And actually,
man,
Tommy,
we gotta switch sides.
No, but and funnily enough, Tommy, the 5th member of our crew, had Johnson & Johnson. He only wanted one shot. So get the vaccine, whatever's available.
Why did you get the off the van reject vaccine?
Because they were throwing it away. Is honestly what it comes down to. Like, he said that his mom was like, "Yeah, we have all these left over. Do you want one?" Like,
well, no, he just wanted one and done. He wanted the peace of mind of it being done and not having to go back, not have to worry about it. So that was his reasoning behind it.
Just hadn't wanted to worry about blood clots.
Shut up! Don't you share that misinformation? Birth control has higher blood clot rates than that. So if you make your girl, have birth control, then you deserve a blood. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
there was no good way for you to get
I know.
There was no good way.
I'm trying to be pro-woman and pro-vaccine at the same time.
Gamer introvert.
You didn't have to be
the Johnson & Johnson.
You got the Johnson & Johnson too,
You
man.
didn't have to defend it.
I know, I have to defend it.
It's the worst of the vaccines.
No, it's the weakest one.
It's the lowest.
It's 95% versus 99. So
no, Moderna's
actually
97. No, Pfizer's 97, Moderna's 95, Johnson & Johnson's like 87, but with 100% non-fatal rate is when you get it, you don't die. So
Here's the only stat that I know, and this is where I lose the joke face and be serious. The percentage of people that have taken a vaccine and gotten COVID is 0.06.
Exactly. So get whatever's available. I don't know why this became pro-vaccine. I guess just because of the topic.
It wasn't about being pro-vaccine. I just wanted to shit on Johnson & Johnson. And
let us have fun.
But I won't let you have fun because lives are at stake. And I swear to God, if like an article is like, Mexcellence fucking hates vaccines, it's going to be your fault.
Dog, we literally said, hey,
We all
Moderna and
got one.
Pfizer
They will take it out of context. Do you not know the cancel culture, TJ?
Yeah, man, I watched Joe Rogan. I know all about it.
Shut the we don't watch Joe Rogan. We don't watch Joe Rogan on this podcast.
Dude, he has Chappelle on.
I like Chappelle, but Chappelle's crazy too, doing shows during COVID.
You know what else is crazy?
The top
Being
five.
stuck inside all year and getting to dream about what we're going to put on our top 5.
Oh, the dream. And the dream is nigh. We're very close to getting to where we need to be, where the people who are vaccinated are going to be safe. So we can now look forward to the future and plan for things that we didn't have the opportunity to do this last year. I mean, fuck, in the darkness of COVID, I turned 30. It's a big thing. So we might be doing some redos of parties. We might be doing parties double, holidays double because we missed them last time. So let's go ahead and start with our number 5s here. Who wants to start or who wants to end? Because they'll go last.
I think JJ has the best list. I'll go that.
All right, so JJ will go last, which means I'll go first, and then we'll go to you, and then you, and then to JJ.
I feel like
will
I've
be
ended or
last.
started like the most recent 2, so.
Right. So my number 5, the things I'm looking forward to the most post-COVID, and this one's a little bit abstract, but it is something that I've noticed, and that is going to be, I'm looking forward to using my cleaning habits in the future when we're back out in the world without the mask. And what I mean by that is I've gotten in such a habit of using like hand sanitizer and washing my hands and not coughing on people and not doing all that stuff. Those habits are going to keep me alive much longer, I feel.
Actually, that's one thing I was thinking about just in general, like this kind of beat down in terms of, hygiene and things of that nature has hopefully made the world just healthier in general.
Right.
For the long run.
Because the flu has plummeted. There's like the flu just barely happened at all this year. And it's because people have been washing their hands, been staying away from each other. I mean, the mask is a bit much, I would say, but at least for after COVID, once we get it under control, wear your mask, people. But that's something that I'm looking forward to where it's like, all right, I'm going to have these habits for the rest of my life because they were ingrained in me because I was so scared for my life for so long. Now I'm just going to reap the benefits of that because every time I go to the grocery store, I get in my car, I don't even touch my mask. I grab my sanitizer, sanitize up, take that off, and then if I'm feeling extra sexy, sanitize the steering wheel and the handles. It's a little overkill, but it's ingrained in me now, and it's a safe way to go about life.
Hey, man, you didn't get COVID, right?
I didn't get COVID.
So
undefeated, baby.
And I'm actually in the camp where I don't think masks are going to go anywhere, but not because, it's overkill or anything. It's just because a lot of the APAC region, the Asian Pacific, masks were a normal thing whenever you're coughing or have any sort of sickness.
Right.
Which I'm like, that just makes logical sense to have, like, something covering if you're feeling sick so you're not spreading it as much.
Right.
So hopefully that becomes the regular because to me, I know people have different opinions. Mask hasn't bugged me that much. It's not that tough.
Well, that was the thing.
Doesn't bug me either. I enjoy grocery shopping while cosplaying as Scorpion.
Boom.
Also, JJ, a little bit closer to the mic. I know that mic stand is not the best.
Yeah, this one
He's
keeps
like,
Yeah.
he goes in the protest section.
I was gonna say, like when I was there last time, I just took the mic off and just talked on it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
But-
we might come to that.
But we'll get there. But you speak the quietest, and so the further it dips down, the more they.
The more I sink into my seat.
So no, I want to use that to my advantage in the future. And speaking of like the mask thing, like we used to make fun of people at Disneyland, like Asian families specifically, that they wear
I
their mask.
never made fun of them.
Well, no, it's just not made fun of them, but we thought it was so foreign, quote unquote, to us that we were just like, why are they wearing masks? It's not. It's fine. And now we know.
It was just literally like I never saw people wear masks, but
Unless they were goth and like weird in school.
like wearing like
But I
the
was
whole
about to say, if
thing.
I saw Asian people at a theme park, I'm like, dude, I've seen a Yakuza video game. They wear masks all the time.
Well, I hadn't. I'm just saying that once it was a culture shock thing, and now it's
Sorry
here.
you're less cultured than us.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying.
I understand where you're coming from.
I-
but it doesn't
he's
make you
being
any less
antagonistic on
cultured
reason.
than us. But
Oh my
I
goodness.
understand where you're
Yeah, it was something.
I can't be too antagonistic. We'll be here all day. Let's
I
go.
know, and I will fight you on that. But moving forward, that is my number 5. I'm looking forward to using my sweet, sweet cleaning habits, baby. TJ, What is your number 5?
My birthday.
That's a good one.
So your birthday,
Yes, sir.
number 5.
It's I grew up not celebrating birthdays, and so I don't do a lot of like traditional birthday stuff. I don't really or at least like I try not to have it be super traditional. But it's really just a day where I just flex on all fronts and be real stupid and ask people to just come and be their authentically stupid selves. And it's
Probably not like that.
Just like this. We're doing an old school. We're gonna get you the candles, the cake, sprinkle things.
That cake
on your
has
head.
a lot of fondant.
I also like no. That's I don't like birthday cake that much. So
Birthday pie,
I no.
birthday croissant.
I mean, I'd rather just have the birthday cake. Just go back to that.
Okay, we will get you some sort of
Birthday Red
delicacy.
Lobster cheddar biscuits.
Birthday Red Lobster cheddar biscuits.
Like you'd have a better bet of just getting me birthday Airheads or some shit. But
But no, your birthday parties are. So I'll put it this way. So I will always humble brag on this. I went to UC Santa Barbara, notorious party school. TJ's birthday was one of the closest, if not the on brand, on par with my college party days. For what was your birthday? It was 3 years ago. How old are you turning?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. How old did you turn?
Don't worry about that.
Whatever. He wants to keep his. He wants. I don't know. He wants to keep
Turning
his
22.
age a mystery forever. Point being. Point being.
Mid-20s, all right?
Mid-20s. He had a bunch of like.
Trying to make you seem cooler and younger. I'm sorry.
No.
No, we're all elderly and we're all getting there. But no, you had like 2 things of jungle juice. You had bottles on bottles. You had Jello shots. You had all sorts of things. And then you had friends who were down. And that's the best gift to have on your birthday. And those people who were down were like, we're playing this game. Everyone get in here because we're all doing shots. All of us are doing shots, and that is a level of generosity that makes for the best birthday parties. And I'll put it this way: I got pretty fucked up on your birthday.
I got really fucked.
You got, I mean, you were going in and out, baby.
TKO, baby.
Right. But shut up, Keys in the chat, you old fucks. Get out of here.
old bitch.
You old bitches. No, but
Nah, but for
it
me,
was fun. So the fact that you're going for a revamped and or a part 2, or I'll run it back for your last birthday and then your next birthday. That's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I have like a 2-prong approach here.
He's running a party barge.
That's actually just what I'm doing in June. But it's already booked. But seriously, no.
He's running out of Chuck E. Cheese for his birthday.
for me, one big thing is that I always like whenever I go out, my number one rule of thumb is that I just want to make sure everybody's having a good time. Like, right? Even as because usually I'm not the one who's the most fucked up. I'm always mama bear, like carrying people. Back in college, that was the big dude. So literally, I'm the type who can carry 2 people on their shoulders, be like, let's go, da, 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 right? But for my birthday, I just want to let loose, make sure people have a safe place to let loose, and I've kind of built it over the last few years, and it just keeps on getting more stupid. And this year is probably the stupidest because I don't even know how I managed to pull this together. And let me just put it this way. Like, my buddy already has one of the bottles that we're getting for it, and it is like literally a month and a half's worth of rent. So so we're going all out.
And he has expensive rent. So we're talking. So we're talking.
Sure, if you want to get that for a party, it's like you don't even taste this scotch.
No, that's what you start with.
That's the people who show up, and I'm like, hey guys, you guys are my good people.
No, that's the Mexcellence gets the invite for 7:30 when everyone comes at 9. I said the Mexcellence.
You guys are coming through. Shut up.
Because we're his best friends, right?
You don't gotta twist his arm on air.
Just kidding. No, I don't need. I know.
I don't like to put best on anybody because I have a lot of friends and I like hanging out with everybody.
It's true, bro.
But the point is,
I don't like to make anybody feel excluded. Now I do have. Now trust me, like this is tertiary. Now I do have. What is it? Layers of friends. Like this is primary, and then
core,
there's secondary,
first ring.
And you don't want to be tertiary. You'll never hear from me because these niggas barely get me out. So like, I'm like, you must. My tertiary friends that call me be like, hey Taylor, I'm like, who? What? I guess I'll come out. That's fine.
Right.
But yeah,
dude, I grade my friends too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Primary.
Grade your friends is what we're saying. That's the moral of TJ's Top 5. I'm just saying, an average year, it was something to look forward to. The fact that we're doubling up this year, I'm excited.
That's
and
the game
Thank
plan.
you for the invite. But Marcos, that brings us to your Number 5.
So I had to take the mic off just to like be really dramatic and thematic.
You like being casual. It makes you feel cool holding it.
No. I literally like
He just wanted to lean in
this is a
closer.
wrestling promo. That It's
Okay.
just like, all right.
All right.
So, let's go back. January 2020.
Okay.
We wrote a promise and a check that Sam was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna do that Spartan Run with you in May."
Oh, god damn it. I mean, there was no signature, but yeah, I told him I was going to do it.
And COVID happened, and you're not in shape to do it next week. That's fine.
Oh, it's next week?
No, we're not doing it next week. So,
Okay.
But in the status,
How'd you? Where was I? Was I not paying attention in the chat that day?
No.
it
This
was
at
in
work.
person. It was
So,
in person.
so me and Marcos used to work together in an office, and so we would have daily nonsense talks.
But yeah, number 5 on things I'm looking forward to is cashing the check of making Sam do the Spartan Run in this year.
Wait, is there another Spartan Run this year?
Yes, we're doing it in the fall.
Fuck, okay.
So you have like 3 or 4 months to get into shape to run 4 miles.
Okay, 4 miles, it seems doable.
It's not really 4 miles. It's 4 miles.
But then you got to
And then
like...
there's monkey bars and shit.
Yeah. No, I know what these things are. The problem is I don't want to go under the electrocuted barbed wire because I'm very thick.
That's a different. They don't have that at the Spartan.
Okay, that's good. Because, I mean, but there's also barriers that I may not be able to do. Monkey bars are historically difficult for me. So you're asking a lot, buddy.
Electrical.
You got
probably.
4 months to get into shape.
Yeah,
That's
I've
fine.
never been able to do monkey bars even when I was in like 4th grade. I was always a thick, chubby
Can I
boy.
join y'all's group?
Yes.
I
I can do this.
You know what I was thinking we should do? We should have like a series called the Mex Gets Fit, right? But it's not about you. It's about all of us.
Oh, I was gonna say Sammy Ain't Lift Shit was already on the docket, but we'll figure it out.
And we can have a competition to see who gets the sexiest. And why JJ was in the lead.
Why
not fair.
JJ is the man to beat because look at him.
That's what.
That would have been much better if you didn't cut your hair or your beard. But you know what?
He didn't cut his hair.
So
just
you're
the
looking
beard.
forward to doing one of the cashing the check, making. So it's less about you doing it. It's just watching you.
I've already done it. It's
watching
about,
me do it.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
God
kind of.
damn it. He said, by the way, Key's in the chat. He said, "Big boy, no monkey bars, gang." I feel that. Key is also a very large man.
Oh,
in the
that's
chat.
cool. So what happens at the Spartan race if you can't do the obstacles? You just do 20 burpees. It's fine.
Is it really the
Yes.
option?
Yes.
You know
Oh,
what?
fuck. I think I'd rather do the monkey bars.
Right. I guess I'm working on my cardio and burpees. Oh fuck! All right.
Because I had to do burpees when I missed the target. Like
Oh, there's like a javelin throw or something. I could do that. I could
that's
do.
what I thought. Nope.
No, I could do the nerdy things. I could do like if there's anything real.
Do you
Spartan
have any
things.
practice throwing a javelin at something 30 meters away?
Yeah, I have an older brother. Me and him do nerdy shit like that all the time. I'm actually okay at like hand-to-hand sword fighting, like with the rapier. My brother taught me a lot of basics with fencing. Do I need to bring up the fact that my brother has a full set of armor?
It's just
No, you know what? Hey, buddy, let's let you have
I
that.
challenge you to a fencing duel. How about that?
all right.
All right.
That's part of our Excellence challenges is that we're gonna have to fence
I don't
each
know
other.
where you're gonna buy 2 fencing swords.
We are
with
not gonna. We're gonna whittle them out of fucking
He's gonna
sticks.
fucking use Nerf swords.
That works. I'm down. Nerf fighting, but no. You're number 5, cashing in the check, making me do the Spartan Run. Oh man, is there water involved like that?
Yes, you do
Oh.
have to get under.
Oh man,
What?
My shoes are gonna
Yeah.
get so disgusting.
Bro, Tough Mudder doesn't make you go underwater that often.
All right. Well, you know what? That brings us now to JJ. JJ, what is
I
your
feel
number
like
5?
my number 5 should be monkey bars now.
I look forward to monkey bars.
Monkey bars. No, my number 5 is amusement parks / water parks.
Ooh, which one are you looking for in particular?
Schlitterbahn is my happy place.
Schlitterbahn. Weren't we talking about someone dying at Schlitterbahn?
That was
but
at
moments
the
ago?
Kansas City one. All right.
Were you talking about New Braunfels?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to bring up some
Schlitterbahn, New
images.
The hottest, hottest,
Texas.
coolest time in
Ooh,
Texas.
that's
Come play.
so. It's just a basic
Schlitterbahn.
water park.
Yeah, it's just a
Got
water park.
slides
It's
and a
fed by the
lazy river. Oh, that's Natural Springs.
Not that one. That one's like on the other side. So the park, it's kind
The
of
park
like
is
Magic
4
Kingdom.
parks, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
Uh huh.
where there's one like the main park, like the Magic Kingdom, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And then Epcot's like down the road. There's a tram that takes you, and if you want to get on like the big boy rides, like all that shit, you take the tram and you go to the big boy pool. And yeah, that's the Guadalupe River that feeds into it. It's great. I love that place.
Wow, man. No, the thing about this place is that like strangely enough, Fresno has a water park, but it's mostly concrete and then just those slides, right? But this actually there's like or we call it a lazy river. It's just an actual river that's running slow. It looks like.
They also have several lazy rivers, like in the Big Boy area. That the giant wave pool itself is a cross between a wave pool and a lazy river. Like it circles around the water slides. And they'll just like turn on waves every 15 minutes. They'll be like, "Fuck it, let's drown some kids."
Well, so it's both meant for adults and for kids.
Yeah.
So
there's
like
actually like a little pirate ship there. That's the kiddie area. While the adults are waiting in line to get on the fucking Master Blaster. That bitch has got like a 2-hour wait.
Wait, so I'm looking up. Let's see, the Master Blaster. I'm looking at that.
Master Blaster.
Let's see.
It's the first water park.
That was a Sock and Boppers theme. Why did you do that?
It's the first water park that would shoot you up.
Yeah.
I was like, Master Blaster Stevie Wonder. That's not what I'm looking
like
for.
The first water coaster or something like that, because it actually does have like hills, like a regular roller coaster.
Holy shit! Let's take a look at some of this right
we're
here.
all too heavy to go on it, except for JJ.
So I finally got on it.
We roll up, they just say no. Not
Get out.
Hey, the wave pool's over there.
All right, so you get
So
First of all,
secret time. I had never gotten on the Master Blaster until like 2 years ago, because the line was always like ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm not waiting for that long. This last time I went with a handful of friends, it rained out, so they shut down like all the rides.
That shooting up is the only.
holy shit! Yeah, that's
it picks you
new.
up. They shut down all the rides for like 15 minutes, and then they were like, all right, it cleared up, and they opened it back up again. So me and my friend Banjo like hauled ass to the top of the Master Blaster. And I didn't know that you can double up on those.
Right.
So if you're taking a little kid, you have to double up, because if he's like under a certain weight, like nah,
He's just gonna get yeeted out.
decapitated.
Oh my god!
So, and also, flip side of that token, if you're too fat, you gotta ride alone. You
Right.
can't take a kid with you.
Right? No, I'm thinking about here, and there's gonna be some of those upward jets that are gonna be like, I can't do
I'm
it.
giving a roast just going out.
We gonna roll up, and they just gonna be like, Nacho.
This ain't happening.
Him?
Ooh, but then
Yes.
they got a psychedelic thing. That's pretty neato.
I think that wasn't done on purpose.
Well, no, I mean this is
No, they like painted it black poorly, and then it just cracked over time.
the Master Blaster. No, that I've never seen a vertical water slide. That sounds like a good time. But and then what other ones do you go to though?
My absolute favorite one, I think, is called the Hillside. And that's on the other one. That's on the main park, the Magic Kingdom Park.
Well, I was talking about more so other theme parks. You said theme parks in general.
Oh,
is there
other
anything
theme
else other
parks?
than the Schlitterbahn?
Well, I don't know if you
The Rattler.
heard about this,
Uh-huh.
but Japan opened the Super Nintendo World.
Oh, I've heard. Actually, let me see if I can find something real quick. Sugoi Mart. What's the name of it? Nintendo World?
Yeah, Super Nintendo World.
My homegirl who lives in Japan, she is the shit. Her name's Angie.
gonna show
She's super fucking cool.
The
What's up?
Sugoi Mart.
Yeah, Twitter. She runs that.
No, I mean, I was on the TikTok for the first time today, and I was like,
Yeah.
why do we like these 3 women out of nowhere?
Yeah, no.
Random Japanese card. I was like, JJ doesn't have the login yet.
No, so my friend Angie, she's in Japan right now. We went to high school together. Real cool girl. Her boyfriend's like a 3-on-3 pro basketball player. Like, so she has a lot of stuff on TikTok and social media, but she runs Sugoi Mart's TikTok, which is like a store that they have or whatever. But she did a whole thing about how to spend your day at Super Nintendo World. She went opening weekend, and this shit went like absolutely viral. If you were interested at all, you probably saw this video independently. But no, she shows everything, and it looks like a fucking blast.
Located in Universal Studios Japan here in Osaka. The first thing that you're gonna need are these
Pretty
power
funny
up
when she
bands.
texts him after this,
They're
and he's
used to
like, "Hey,
interact with all
You
the
didn't
blocks
have
that are
permission
scattered
to
throughout
show
the
my
park. Points, and you can keep
Oh,
up with
Disney
your
also
stats
has
on
an
the
uphill
app.
water
There's
slide
also
according
different
to Key.
stations where you can scan your band and you
And
can check
Key.
your stats
Key,
from
Key,
there
Key,
too.
yeah.
Key.
Next, head to Bowser's Castle.
Superior
so you can
one in Florida?
experience Mario Kart in
Shut your
AR.
fucking mouth. Marcus. We're watching augmented reality
That,
here
head
with
out to
Mario
the One-Up
Kart.
Factory.
No, but
Load
this
up
shit
on
looks
stickers
amazing.
You can only get
Like,
here.
I
Once
want
you're
all of
dressed up,
this.
Go meet up with your favorite characters. They're
Here's
all
my
over
only
the
issue with
park.
this. Like,
You
as a
can't-
parent, it's like, that's $60. That's $20. That's $30.
No, what's your? Oh, you talking about the shirts and the merchandise?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
everything they hold up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
even the cute little earrings, I'm like, that's $30.
As the only parent here, he sees things differently.
right. I mean, I want to go to Kinopio's Cafe, which is
I mean, just
in
getting
Japan.
to Japan is $3,000.
Right, but no, like
Actually,
I want that rice.
That,
you want this?
Talk about it
This
yet.
pot pie? Wait, we're going to Japan?
No.
He's going to Japan.
Oh, I want to go to
No,
Japan.
I'm not yet. But
Give me this pot pie.
Post-COVID, if you let me get to my fucking list.
Yeah, go on, Sam. What's your number 4?
We're watching Soup, all right? We're watching Nintendo Soup because of JJ's dreams.
Wrap it up.
No, I wasn't yelling at you for that. I was like, y'all guys keep on wanting to talk about Japan, and I'm like, don't, because it's on my list. Stop.
Ah, well, we'll talk about my number 4 then. So my number 4 has nothing to do with Japan. Is that okay?
That's fine.
No.
All right. Well, it's fine. We'll suck it up. My number 4 is the prospect, and it's probably not even a guaranteed thing, but it is the prospect of never going back into an office ever again. So a lot of places are moving to full remote. A lot of tech companies have gone full remote and have committed to that, at least through 2022. The insurance place I was at before, they didn't know when they were going back. A lot of places I'm working on and moving to are going to have remote work be the standard and or an on and off type of thing. I love working from home. It's the absolute shit. I don't like the fact that I was doing a job that I could do in my underwear wearing business casual. I hated that shit. And the fact that we never had to wear business casual in the first place to do our job infuriates me to no end. And people act like if you dress a certain way, even if you're on a phone job, you're going to do better.
They can hear your smile.
Shut the fuck up, JJ. Well, no, you know what I'm doing? I'm smiling in my chones, man, with my socks and my no shirt and my short shorts, my ABA basketball shorts, and my long socks, comfortable. And
Glad you added shorts.
yes, I'm not taking calls in my weighing out. That's disrespectful. But
No, imagine you taking calls in your chones.
in my tantarans. Hi, can I help you? Just
You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
And so no, I my biggest thing I hate when it comes to work in general is the fact that like
have to work.
a lot of no.
Yeah.
Working is fine. It's the fact of them making the work conditions better by like, we're a family, we're together, you are just like my brother, and it's like, I don't need your family, I got a family, my family's dope. And they use a lot of predatory things about people who are lonely or isolated or don't have the strong family thing, and they influence them, and they put all sorts of fucking dumb rules and weird things to make people do things so that they're okay with being exploited. And the fact that we're all got the opportunity to just like, oh, we could have been doing this from home in the first place. I could have been taking care on like my off minutes, taking care of my kid. I don't have any kids, but like taking care of my kid or walking my dog or making my own lunch at home. Like just little luxuries like that, we can't go back anymore. And a lot of companies are like, we're going back to the office so that middle managers have a job to do. And the prospect of that going away for a lot of industries makes me so happy. So that's my number 4. And that one's pretty simple. Number 4, never going back into an office full time. I say full time because, of course, you got to go back occasionally. Nothing's fully remote. But the prospect of being able to work from home wherever I want, in whatever part of the country, that sounds like a fantastic time, and I look forward to it in the future. Fuck the man.
I mean,
TJ, as the man, what is your number 4?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing much if you guys want to say something about it, but that's mine. Mine's straightforward as all hell.
no, I mean, I was going to just quickly add that, beforehand, I was a little more hybrid, probably going to end up being back to hybrid whenever offices open back up. But I'm kind of with you, but also a little bit against you in a way.
How dare you?
I think that sometimes having an office space is just nice to have a touch base.
Yeah.
And then in my particular case, they pretty much take care of everything I would ever need in my life. So I kind of would like to go back there and not have to pay money for food anymore again.
Right, yeah, but you work at a place that's a techish company, and they provide those luxuries. A lot of these other blue collar jobs or mill work, you
I
can't
can't
remote
worry
mill
about
work.
the peasants. I can only worry
Shut
about
up. But Ramen Hibachi's in the chat. I'm glad I'm never going to an office again. Yeah, so you know that you could have been doing it the whole time from your house, spending time with the people you love,
No,
and not having to deal with the fake ass "we're a family" bullshit. That's what I don't like about the kind of office environment, is that fake idea that I need them.
You do. They pay you.
Well, no, for things other than work, training, and paychecks.
Oh, got you. No, they pay you though.
Right. No, we have the mentality. I know we do. I know you do, JJ. I know you do as well. But there's some people that fall victim to like, oh, we're a family. I love this job.
I don't know one person.
I worked at the Apple Store.
I really like
Trust
my company,
me.
and like I
mean,
open up to them.
I guess
but-
if Californians fall for it, that's fine.
No, go to any Apple Store and see anybody who's worked more than 3 years. They've all drinking the Kool-Aid. I swear, hand to God.
Yeah, that sounds an awful lot like my place.
Yeah. No. And
Also based in California.
I'm just saying that.
I mean, that
That's
is where
gone.
cults come from.
That's for what?
That is where cults come from.
Colds.
Cults.
Colts.
Scientology.
Oh, I
Man.
thought you meant like Colt 45, Colt guns.
No, the U.
Colts.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
But TJ, what's your number 4?
Yeah, TJ, what's your number 4?
So considering everything that's, I know that this one is probably the one I have with that has the crossover, but mine is you guys might have particular events, but mine is legitimately Day in Vegas festivals. Man, I just miss music festivals.
So we're gonna move that on because that's,
Yeah,
on
that's
my
a
list.
little bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably-
so
probably the highest
Well, did you want to
Vegas.
go? Did you want to go Vegas specifically, or just Vegas/festivals?
I will elaborate more on festivals whenever it gets to his.
Okay, so
but,
festivals is your pick for your number 4.
But in particular, Day in Vegas, to give y'all guys a little taste on what I'm going to talk about. Go ahead.
All
What's your
right.
number?
So then so when we have similar ones, we move on to the next one. So Marcos, what is your number 4?
The highest. So the person who has it highest on their list
Is-
that's when it gets recovered.
Right. Marcos, your number 4.
So mine's pretty easy. I am from Texas, as this has been predicated. So here, our favorite hobby to do in the summer is tubing, and that's my number 4.
That's my number 4.
So JJ and Marcos' number 4, tubing.
Tubing.
All right.
Fuck
So
the tubing.
so for people who are not familiar with tubing, as I wasn't as a Californian,
You still haven't done it, so that's also on my list of things I'm making you do on my list.
Because the thing is, we don't have water. So other than the ocean, you can't.
You live in the desert. I
You
know.
can't tube the ocean because I know what
It's also
tubing
a
is.
weirdly just Texan thing to do.
Right.
Because it's not as though there's not rivers anywhere.
Well,
else.
when you go east of Texas, there's gators, and when you go west of Texas, they don't have water.
Right. No, that's a real thing. If you look at, hold on, let me just look at real quick pictures of, let's see here, San Joaquin River, which is the river closest to me. It's one of the most major rivers in California, and it's never like that. It's always dried up. So that's like the best chance to go tubing.
I thought you were going to show us like the rapids that happen in Colorado and shit.
Oh
like
no,
that,
no, no,
too.
no! This is the San Joaquin River. It's like at points a canal. That's one of the mightiest rivers in Central California, in California in general. We don't have tubing. Tubing is not a thing.
Yeah, you steal your water from the other states.
Exactly, because fuck them. But explain to the people out there what tubing is.
So what you do is you get to the river, you throw an inner tube in, and then you drink all day.
Yep. And you just ride down the river until the cop tells you to get out.
You just chill.
Right. It is something where
Costs about $15 plus the 6-pack, and you spent the whole day just relaxing.
Yeah.
It's almost like a spa day. Like
You
really.
can also rent out a tube with a cooler in it if
You
you,
know,
want to get
if-
fancy.
I'm telling y'all,
There
this
you
is
go.
why it's such an evil year this year. Because if we had weather like this,
where it's
right?
like coolish
where it's just
and
nice, shit, I'm trying to be on that river all the time. I'm just begging and hoping that June doesn't turn into the death zone for when I get to this
might do
bar.
it Memorial Day weekend. I might. This is a heads up to y'all.
I'm trying to find better footage other than children, but
San Marcos.
imagine this, but with booze hall and maybe not as
Not kids on a
crazy.
camping site.
yeah, not as crazy rapids either. It's even more mellow than that. I'm trying to find some good YouTube
First weekend of
tubing.
June?
But no, and that's the question I had because I never knew. Are you legally allowed to drink on the river?
Yes.
Yes.
You're just not legally allowed to throw your cans in the river.
Well, that's assumed.
No, there's a lot of assholes that don't do it. That do it actually. But yeah.
So
also,
what constitute the river being like
rafts
free?
you're not
like-
allowed to drink on. It's a weird gray area.
What did you ask him?
Oh, so like, what makes it legal for you to drink on the river other than like in public? Is it just because the river you're not?
I mean,
Special
who
rules
gives
type
a
of thing.
fuck?
Yeah, bro, it's Texas. It's fun.
There's special exemptions for all types of shit.
I'm just saying California has a lot of rules. Ooh, is that a train?
We drank outside.
That's
of
kinda
a
neat.
Daiquiri shop. No one gave
Yeah.
a shit. Come on.
Yeah, Texas just made to-go alcohol legal today.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, look at.
It actually is.
Yeah. Abbott signed it today.
Oh, I thought it was already approved.
No, it was like because of COVID, we're allowing business to make money doing this. But as of today, despite like things being hopefully normal soon, you can still buy to-go liquor from everywhere.
So JJ, I mean, we got Marco's take on it.
Street drinking.
We got Marco's take on it. What are you most excited about with tubing? What's your favorite part of tubing? I guess you could say.
Ogling bitches, but
Ogling
no.
lovely ladies.
Ogling. We don't like ogling. I don't think ogling is the
wasn't
right
the
one.
bitches part that had a problem.
The ogling part.
Hey, everyone can be bitches. I've been.
Respectfully looking at bitches would have been fine.
I'm not switching the camera, JJ. Don't make me do it. there was some very nice
No,
not bitches on the screen right there.
I've just always enjoyed the water. I like. I'm a dude that way more prefers the heat rather than the cold because I just enjoy swimming and playing in water. Like maybe it's because it never rained in fucking Eagle Pass.
Maybe.
But yeah, I just enjoy being in the water. And yeah, if I get to have a beer and just like float around and not give a shit. I mean, lazying about in my apartment is my natural state of being.
Right.
If I can do that over a body of water with a beer,
You're winning.
yeah.
That sounds delightful.
Well, I mean-
You guys are selling it more and more by the minute.
I mean, you've been barging, right?
What the hell is barging?
Like you've been on a barge.
What the hell's a
No, he's
barge?
not.
What?
Hold on, let me Google it.
Next month, so I am getting one next month. I think I've said this before.
Like Elder Barge,
You
like
need
the
to tell me the
band.
date because of Eva, but yeah.
Hold on, what is a barge?
we can work that.
It's a party
He'll
barge.
buy a sitter.
No.
A party barge. Literally Google Austin party barge.
I'm like, this looks like trash in a boat.
Cycling.
That's what it is.
Oh, I went on a pseudo one with Ray one time.
Yeah,
there
of
was
course.
one. Yeah. Okay, party barge. Okay.
The dude that drives the boat plays like dope music, and then you just
You
slide
just
in.
drink and vibe for like 3 hours. It's
Oh
nice.
shit!
It's
Yeah.
literally my favorite. Like
He'll
summer
be
activity.
like, "Don't smoke weed."
literally. I try not to.
We're over international waters now.
Don't inhale.
Okay, so this is what this is part of your celebration.
It's what I did for Pam's birthday. So yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not part of my birthday. It's just a thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing it in June, a month before his birthday. It's the
Shit.
pre-party.
Guys, I gotta get sexy for all of this. That is too short a time.
Should have been doing it.
Yeah, should have been doing burpees, bro.
Depression is a real thing, guys. Even though
Exercise helps with it.
I know, JJ, that's why I'm getting my minutes in. My 30 minutes have been perfect this month, but now I gotta start like really kicking in the gear if I gotta be.
Yeah, dude, you
on...
gotta stop eating carbs.
Fuck.
But they're so delicious.
But I love carbs.
Too funny. I'm sorry, dude.
You're like, you gotta stop eating them.
I'm just. I'm gonna be like. There's a moment in Little Giants where the chubby kid's running with the football where he's like. That's how I'm gonna be at the Tough Mudder. That's how I'm gonna be on this party boat. Guys,
Party boat happens first, so
this is not gonna be a good time for
dude,
me.
I'm sorry. Like my brain went to, and I apologize.
That's
up front,
fine.
But it was like I'm gonna be like the walrus. There is where I thought that's.
No. Here's
be
the problem.
fine, my
No,
guy.
that's the thing. Being on that one, I jumped off the top. I'm actually real comfortable with water. I do love water as well. The lake's a little dirty for my taste, but I'm not afraid of it necessarily. I couldn't tell you.
It was on the bay. Oh,
Lake
with
Travis
Ray?
somewhere.
Probably Lake Travis.
Lake Travis, yeah, it was a little murky and nasty, but I didn't mind it too much. One of Corey's friends had like a homemade hill slide that was pretty neat too. The guy was a fucking millionaire. So I've been in that
2
type of
years.
water before, but that sounds like a good time. The especially floating on the river, getting drunk.
Because normally what happens in any of these things, right? In order for us to get weather that's similar to this, you have to be on moving water where the cool water's hitting your face. So you're like, it's not like miserable and hot.
Without
the
just
entire
burning,
time.
just
Like,
And
even
it looks
on
like
the-
there's a lot of overcast too.
And then like there's overcast,
Or I'm sorry, not overcast. Trees like cover.
oh, at least
cover.
when you're rafting. Maybe not when you're rafting. When you're fucking just floating the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of trees and whatnot. When you're on the barge, you're just chilling. And it's going fast enough to where the wind's cooling you down.
I mean, that better be called El DeBarge. That'd be the greatest name for one of those things.
So
It's
they
just in
all
my
have an
head.
individual name. That might be the only thing that stops it.
I gotta find El DeBarge Barge then. Okay, that's my goal in life. But until then,
Well, I mean, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not. For you, I'm not. I have. It's literally any weekend in June.
I literally need to stop
We'll-
eating
we'll
carbs
flex it.
tonight. I literally need to start right now.
I mean, we're drinking all your beer. That's a start.
That is a start, and I do have a fuck ton of rice. But you know what? That'll be all I eat until forever.
Hey, man.
Here's the rule, bro. White and green. That's all you can eat.
All right, give me that foam thing right there. All right.
Probably doesn't count somehow.
Somehow, but anyway, that's their number 4s in unison, and we skipped your number 4 to move on later. That brings me to my number 3. My number 3 is not. It has the same word as your number 4, but it's very different in a specific way, which is why I didn't include it. My number 4 is, or I'm sorry, number 3. Taco. Sorry, I read it out loud. San Antonio. My number 3 is taco festivals in here in Texas. So Marcos has been lovely enough to send me to San Antonio taco festivals.
It's just fiesta, bro.
It's just fiesta. Well, we have fiestas in Santa Barbara and in California too, in different areas. San Diego has it.
Fiestas and fiestas.
I can't tell the difference. I mean,
It's literally the biggest festival in San Antonio. Like,
Right.
It's that and then like the Barbara
rodeo?
Buffalo.
And
Yeah.
then, no, I mean New Year's over there is weirdly super big.
right. But the idea is you're walking around, you're drinking beer, you're dancing with people, you're eating tacos. There's good music.
Dude, I know that guy. That was Noe.
Wait, this guy?
That's Noe. That's my friends.
Well, there you go. There was Lucha Libre at the last one we went to in Austin, or one of the ones we went to in Austin. It's a dream come true for me. You're just out drinking, having a good time, chilling. But I also want to put a little caveat on that goes along with cons. That's also, it's like taco fest, fiestas, all
San
those
Diego
things.
Comic-Con happening this year.
That's also my number 3. Cons.
Cons. Okay, well, we'll go into cons more specifically because I did want this to be like taco festival, taco based. But just being able to go out in public, drink some beers, have some good food, maybe go to like the farmers market. They might have some honeys, or like not women, but like
we didn't do that. We at least the last one we went to. But I
Right.
do remember specifically the tequila tasting.
But yeah, no, there was like, but in these festival types of things, they got tequila tastings. You got, I tried a jackfruit like taco, which was vegan or whatever. Like that was interesting. When I talk about honeys, I talk about like farmers market honey, where people like have like, oh, we locally
apiary.
sourced, yeah, these honeys from blueberries. The bees were eating blueberries. Shit like that, I love. Little merchant shops where you can get little trinkets and things like that. That just gives me the ultimate lifeblood and stuff. So I can't wait to get back to these things because, I mean, it's all open air. It's all good food. It's all relatively inexpensive, if I'm being completely honest. And it's just a good vibe, man. Drinking during the day, hanging with your homies, chatting up some girls, maybe dancing at the concert. We saw Pinata Protest there. We saw a Selena cover band. Like, what more could you ask for on any given summer day?
Was it San Antonio? Like for any major event, brings out a Selena concert. Dude.
It's probably the
It was
same
a
one.
big cover band. I forgot what it was.
Because when I was there for New Year's like 3 years ago, which once again, like I was saying, it's super big in San Antonio for some reason, like Selena cover band. And I was like, okay.
The Austin one is July 24th. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, Bitty Bitty Banda is actually the exact name of it. Yeah. No, that lady, she sings a mean Selena. That's all I'm saying. But no, I mean, it was such a blast. We legit did it 2 years ago where we like legit.
We went to two last.
Yeah.
The pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, we hit it and we were like back to back, and it was just like,
I think JJ was at the second one.
It was so fun. It was so fun. I remember on one of them was Jess, and her sister was there too. On one of them,
That was the Fiesta
That
one.
was the Fiesta one. That one was a lot of fun. I just miss open air tacos and fun and people and my culture and the music. I just haven't gotten my taste of that in COVID times, and I want to be around my
Dude,
people.
we can go to cumbia night tonight if you.
But cumbia night's not the same because I don't know cumbias. I just don't
Go to
know.
Riverside. There's like
I
plenty of Hispanic.
I know, but they skew older. Let's be real.
And
You're older.
I'm not. No, but not older.
You're older.
you're basically 80.
I'm basically 80, but I'm not 90. Those girls are 90, and
But
those
TJ,
men are 90.
What is your number 3?
No, we're not talking about TJ. We're talking about how I'm not old. God damn it! I'm kidding, TJ. Your number 3.
I'm actually gonna play off of yours, flip Matsoon 3, just to make the flow of conversation a little easier. My number 3 is actually similar to you, not taco festivals, but like the Austin Street festivals.
I've only been to one on
Like the Bat
accident.
Festival and shit.
Not
like
just
that?
like
Pecan?
yeah, Pecan
The
Street.
Pecan Street. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one by accident, and it was like, oh, cool, neat. Like I just like, oh shit. I was
Dude,
like, oh,
I've never
It's like,
been.
why can't I find a parking
We had a
spot?
friend go to one, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm watching Chingo Bling play," and I was like,
oh, I got into a Twitter argument with Chingo Bling, and I kind of
"Are
won.
you blocked now?"
No, I wasn't blocked. I just won, and he just accepted defeat. It
Alyssa
kinda
was
nice.
like, Alyssa, who's the other person on our podcast, shared like, I got blocked by Chingo Bling today, and it was like 7 other people were like, I got blocked too.
yeah. Chingo Bling went on the Trump train a little bit and was like, you got to be a free thinker, bro. Think with your mind. It's like,
I
yeah,
mean,
shut the fuck up.
His podcast is now called like Red Tamale Pill or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he jumped the shark and then the shark fucked him. So I don't know. He can do whatever he wants. The point is, this is the Pecan Street Festival. Like I said, they're just artwork and culture and music, foods like carnival foods. I love carnival foods. That's we're gonna do an episode called Guilty Pleasures eventually. That may make the list, carnival foods. But like, what about it? That like, what more did you want out of these things? Like, what in particular, TJ?
I mean, you decided to take this as your topic.
I'm
and-
sorry. I like him. I agree
about
with
this
you.
shit
It's
for me. Fuck you.
delightful.
You said you would play off him, and he just took it.
You
so.
just took it. No, I'm kidding. Seriously though,
Fucking
it's
Sim Tebow over here.
literally whenever I used to bartend, and even before that, when I worked at Rapolo's, maybe every other weekend, you just see random street festivals happening in Austin. We do over the most random shit, and I remember. Pecan Street Festival is one of the bigger ones, and so they block off the street, do all that kind of stuff. Which blocking off just because they block off the street in 6th Street doesn't mean you're special. It's normal.
It's every
but
Friday night.
It's every Friday, right?
Right.
But with Pecan Street Festival, it's just so lively. You get to see some shops you'll never see before. I actually have the dude who does my pendants on my necklaces, and he actually 3 of my chains are from him. I met him at Pecan Street Festival, and like now, like my expectation is that anytime I go, I get to see him. And it used to be like because Pecan Street Festival happens twice a year, and so it used to be a bi-yearly thing for me. I was super excited to go last year, but right before that happened, it was COVID hit, and so once that gets back again, it makes the city feel a lot more lively. I can live my life without South by. That one can stay
be
gone.
gone.
But
I like free stuff.
I like. It's not
You
that
get less free stuff every year as South by.
it's not that I don't like South by.
Hold on, are you sitting on the stolen Playboy pillow right now from South by?
From 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was because my other pulls weren't as lucrative. But
No, I mean my whole thing is like it's not that I hate South by. It's just that I hate the traffic South by brings.
Yeah.
It shuts down the city for way too long, and then music festival. I feel like I may or may not get stabbed.
Bro,
so
here's what's really funny is I looked up this festival just to talk about it. Sam is already interested in it.
which one is it?
The Pecan Street Festival. You're already interested.
I need something to do. I need to leave
It's
this
not
house.
happening till the 18th, and you're already like, bro, I'm on that.
of next month.
No, September 18th, bro.
I don't know, man. I like it. I want to go. I need something to do. I need to get out of this house, which is why I agree with you, TJ. It was why I took over because festivals are
joking.
delightful.
No, it's reinvigorating, and even then, like even branching out far from that, just kind of playing off of yours too. I mean, San Antonio is just they are unapologetically Hispanic when they get crazy. So I love going down there for anything, especially like really if you have not seen San Antonio for New Year's, they do that city pretty awesome.
I
This
haven't.
year we'll be doing that.
With that, I'm about it.
I'll book a hotel or some shit.
Fuck it,
Or
well-
an Airbnb.
Well, if I do this job right, I might have a fucking RV, so we'll do it. if I get this new job, I get a free RV for twice a year. So
They're just like
That's a weird
So
one,
you're
but
just
that's
gonna
fine.
be collecting, stockpiling RVs?
No, I get to rent one for free for an extended period of time. So, point is, I'm gonna be out there getting drunk in my RV on New Year's in San Antonio. That's the plan.
Is that? Are you more Texan, more hillbilly? Like, what is that?
I don't know. It's gonna be by a river.
He needs to explore. He needs to get in touch with country roots and not be scared of them.
Yeah,
so
like-
that's good.
You do know. Why are you? As I was going through our TikTok today and commenting on things, you know how many Hispanic gentlemen are rocking cowboy hats? It's a normal thing. Why don't you just accept it, embrace it?
I deny the darkest parts of my soul. My grandparents are Texan. My grandfather, that's how I knew what a Stetson was, because he had a bunch of them. He was
Dude,
brutal
I don't
Texan.
have a Stetson, and I still have a cowboy hat.
I'm just saying, but no.
Came
But
from the Mexican dude down the street.
I'm just saying, I'm split. We'll move on to your number 4 or number 3, but I'm split because my mom is from Texas, my dad is from California, 3 of my grandparents are from Texas, but one of them, my Gonzalez name, my grandfather Gilbert, hated Texas, so I'm split because it's just my nature that I am technically half Tejano if we're going by just arbitrary names. But I was born and raised in California. I don't know nothing about this Southern Texas stuff, man. I don't know it.
Nobody talks like that in Southern Texas, for one. But on the other note, I'm glad you have an identity crisis, because that's all what Más o Menos Mexicanos is about.
I thought that was going to be your number 3. My number 3 is having Sam deal with his identity crisis.
No, my number 3 actually piggybacks off Tommy's number 5.
Tommy?
I mean, sorry, TJ.
Wow.
No, it has a lot to do with Tommy.
How do you feel about that, TJ? Does that hurt your feelings?
I don't really care. It's my
TJ,
dog.
what was your number 5?
The fuck was my number 5?
It was your birthday.
Yeah. But
And so this is why I said Tommy, because Tommy's on my brain, because we share a birthday. Our
It is
birthday
true.
is both on July 20th.
Send presents.
And Tommy's not here, but we've already both decided that on our birthday, we're going to have a Mexcellence event. So this is what I'm looking forward to. We couldn't do it in COVID, but we're having a video game tournament
Oh, my God.
where we're hoping to fill a bracket of 16. I think we're up to 9 at this point.
Do we have 16 friends? I don't have 16 friends.
I
It's just
think
like you
between
guys.
all of us, I think we can get it. At least me, TJ, and JJ can get there.
I could feel that bracket.
But
That's how it's going to look, by the way.
I don't
Full
know.
stadium rental.
I don't
Full
know.
lights, everything.
This is the only part that I don't know. So we're having a video game tournament. I'm going to buy a trophy. I'm going to spend about $80 on this trophy.
a real trophy.
A real trophy. I'm going to
Fine.
go to the trophy place and be like, bro, what can we get? We're
Give me
having a
your
deal.
finest bowling trophy.
And so Tommy wants to have a wheel that we're going to spin.
Oh, we got to build a wheel.
That's the only hard part, because I wanted to just get, like, you write a video game on a box, you put it in the box, whatever you get, you get. But Tommy wants to have a wheel, so we need to Google between now and then how to make a wheel. And we're going to have a video game tournament. We couldn't have it in the middle of COVID.
Right.
But all it is like, so you spin the wheel, the wheel says Mario Kart or Virtual Fighter, whatever it is. We choose the games beforehand.
Right.
And then you spin the wheel, you play the game, and then you move on in the tournament based on who wins. And we're going to get who's the best gamer. Who's the best excellence gamer.
It's not going to be me. I know that for sure. It's not going to
'cause
be you.
I know you suck.
I don't suck. I'm competitive. I'm not TJ who learns the algorithms. Tommy I could probably beat because I've beat
Dude,
him
if
at
you
Madden.
get TJ in Vigilante 8, what does he know about Vigilante 8?
What the hell is Vigilante hate?
That's going to definitely be on there.
Okay, hold on. I got to look that up. What the hell Vigilante 8 is? Vigilante 8 is in the number?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is it what?
Yep.
A PlayStation 1 racing game?
It's
car
not a racing
combat
game. It's a car combat game.
Oh, that's terrible.
So like Twisted Metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's awful.
This was the better
though.
version.
No, but a PS1 game, that's going to be clunky as shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
You
fine.
gotta
We're
spin the wheel.
fine. We're playing RoboPit. RoboPit's on the list then.
If you want to put that on the Mexcellence tournament, you can. We all get one game to just add to the wheel.
TJ, you look excited about this.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if we're going PS1 games, have you ever heard of RoboPit?
Like these, I don't like to. See,
So
the
if you were to say Smash 64, nobody would bat an eye. But if I say a PlayStation 1 game, it's fine.
I
Look at that. Look at these graphics, guys, of RoboPit. it's a
When you
robot
say
fighting
video
game.
tournament. You're gonna put me through these games. At least put the games that aren't busted. Like, come on.
Those games aren't busted. At least Vigilante 8 is. I don't know what the fuck
Vigilante
that
8's
that
probably-
robot.
Yo, RoboPit is super busted. I will admit that. That one is like you get
Like-
the rocket hands, you win instantly. I'm just saying. I love this game, by the way. It's one of. I'll make you guys do one extreme.
You can only pick one game.
I know,
sir.
but I'll make you guys do one extreme. I can win that easily. But anyway,
Maybe I'll pick Worms and they'll just win.
fuck. I know how to play Worms. You're just a cheat. I'll learn it. TJ,
I'm not
you
a
right over there?
cheat.
TJ, you right over there? He yawned too hard. It looked like. I think his jaw's locked. But that's your number 3. You all right? Oh, yep. That's why he yawned too hard. Got a cramp in his jaw. Well, that being said,
Bitch.
we'll move on from your number 3, which is Mexcellence Gaming Tournament coming soon to a Twitch channel near you.
Why does that hurt so much?
Because you need to relax your jaw. I don't
JJ,
know.
what's your number 3?
JJ, what's your number 3 in the meantime, though?
Cons, conventions.
That's right. Which convention are you looking forward to the most?
Dude, we almost got booked at a con.
Probably PAX South. I don't know if that's gonna keep on happening though.
Corona might have killed all of the cons.
Well, no, the last one I went to, I heard one of the runners of it talking to a presenter, a guy that had a booth there, talking about how yeah, we might not do this in San Antonio anymore. It's in San Antonio.
Oh, it's okay.
That's why I like going to, and it's just a bunch of video games and stuff. So like, even if you don't stay at the actual convention hall, like at the hotel, I think it's the Grand Hyatt.
Uh-huh.
Even if you stay like a block or two away.
Uh-huh. Didn't we pick up your
Edward.
Edward from there? Yeah.
He was at San Japan though.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Which is the anime convention. I like this one a little bit more because there's fucking chairs. So I usually don't stay at the Grand Hyatt because I like me and a couple of friends will like book a room together and we'll just stay someplace on the cheap. That's pretty close by.
Uh-huh.
But usually it's like, okay, let's walk around the hall. My feet hurt. I'm gonna play this bullshit game that I've never heard of.
Right.
And we'll probably never pick up again, but he's got a chair. So
Right. And so, no, I mean, conventions, man. I mean, it kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety just looking at some of these pictures because everyone's so close quarters.
even before Rona, there was the con flu.
Gamers aren't clean.
Oh, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, Con Funk I've known for sure about. I was outside of San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't even go, but just in the gaps of the opening, it was just hot swaz just in your face. It was really gross.
No, it's like it's the tiers. I think gaming and comic are like tied, and then anime is a little bit better. But I only think they keep hygiene just to, I don't know, cosplayers.
They have that dude that like would like take a knee behind everybody.
Oh, at Magic Convention.
Oh, at Magic Convention, yeah, there was a guy who would pray behind butt cracks. I mean, and then you got other things. I'm trying to find the one where the person was, there we go, deodorant checkpoint. To make sure people were wearing deodorant. Yeah, what did it say? If you can afford a ticket to a convention, you can afford deodorant. So it's a real thing. Wash your ass, people. Wear deodorant.
I don't think we got to worry about people in the channel.
I just make sure. We got to go. I mean,
we have a high caliber of fans.
people have been indoors often, you know,
but not our fans.
coming
They're
out,
good.
but you
They're
gotta make
good.
sure. Just gotta make sure. There might be some young fans out there. I looked at the math. There's not, but there might be some young fans in the future that watch this and they say, you know, I don't need to wear deodorant. Wear deodorant. We can tell you're not as clean as you think, and neither am I. I'm gross. I shower before I leave the house we were at the bar, 30 minutes outside, and I took a shower because I knew I probably smelled like balls. So you just got to make sure you do your due diligence before you go back out to the cons. But that is, JJ, your number 3, right?
Yep.
And that is your number 3. So we're done with our number 3s, which means it's time for our commercial break, folks. We're going to take a quick break while we go refresh our beverages, take a leak, do what we got to do, and we'll be right back with our top 2 picks. So sit tight. We love you. We'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome back from the advertisements. Thanks for sticking around for that. You got that discount code there, Twitch listeners. So be sure to use that, and you can get that 10% off of that Mex merch. I said 20%. It was really 10%, but it's still a good discount. Also,
Scam.
I'm sorry, false advertising. They watch the ads for no reason. But also, it's right about that time to remind you guys that if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, you can listen to this on Spotify, you can listen to this on Apple Podcasts, anywhere where podcasts are, Stitcher, we're there. So be sure to follow us there if you haven't been able to catch the live shows. We record these 2 days before you're listening to this, at least a day before you're listening to this on the audio. What's up?
No, I was going to say pass it.
Pass it.
Pass it to me.
Pass it to you.
Yeah.
TJ.
Perfect. Also, check us out on TikTok and YouTube. We have an archive channel where you can catch our long versions of these streams, but we're not going to advertise that one because we want to make sure that you check out our shorter versions because we know you're busy people. And if you're already on here on this Twitch, then hey, why not get the highlights too?
Exactly.
Back to
That
you.
was so sexy.
I know. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? I'm working really hard on these videos. People are like, Sammy, you haven't posted in a while. It's because depression, but we're back, baby. And I actually, a lot of credit to that gentleman over there on the other side, Marcos Lira, for taking over the helm while I was gone. So everyone's like, oh, I love TJ. I love Tommy. Sammy, you're so cool. But you know what? You guys need to learn about Marcos. You need to learn about JJ. They're much better than both Tommy and TJ, quite frankly. So
At least Tom.
Why did you?
I forgot to think of me.
But no,
quite
they're
frankly.
awesome. And usually they are, or at least up until this year, they were more consistent than I am. So hopefully you got to learn them.
Well, TJ, I'm glad I could motivate you to be more consistent. Ever since I took over, you're someone I could count on to be here every show.
Yeah, you let me down constantly.
No, Marco just tells me, hey, the show will be done at a certain time, and I'm like, okay.
And JJ comes when he wants. We don't deny him.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were doing a show today. I was just here.
Just at the house, playing my systems, eating my foods, wiping his feet, all that stuff on my couch. But anyway, now is the time for number 2. And number 2 is not a festival, but it's very similar in the sense that it's always a festival. It's always a party at this place. It's always magic, full of food and drink and pleasurable times and just the most beautiful microcosm of the world in the United States, in my honest opinion. My number 2 is a return to New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans so bad, baby. It's such a grimy place in some places. It's such a beautiful place in other. But the point is, Corona took it from me in every equal manner. I haven't been able to eat the street food or the crawfish or the beignets or the po' boys or the gumbos or the etouffees. I haven't been able to have any of that sweet, sweet, delicious nectar in my soul. I haven't had the music. I haven't had the women. Fuck it, the women. The women there are beautiful. It's a fun time. The trumpets, the bands, the celebration of life that happens in that town, that city, all over the place, man. I am not the type of person. It's Darla. My friend Darla there. She made it. No. I'm not the type of person to fall in love with cities. I'm not that person. I don't go and I fell in love with the culture. I fell in love with the city. I'm not that guy. But I stepped into here looking at the Spanish street names with the French cuisine or French Creole cuisine. We got all sorts of obviously black folk in there. You got white folk in there. You got all sorts of other type of folk in there. And it is just a microcosm of what the world can be if the world was a celebration. And I just love the vibe of that place. I just love the music of that place, the artwork, the way the buildings are built. It's unlike any other place I've ever been to. And I do need to travel the world a little bit more, but sometimes you just have to run it back to the places that you're familiar with and that you know. And I've been there twice, and I've had an absolute blast both times. I want to go back and get that food, man.
I am. You know me. I've said this before. New Orleans is literally one of my top 3 favorite places I've been to, including international places that I've traveled to. I love it. There's no place like it in terms of its culture that it exudes, the people, the amount of drinking you'll do. My boss actually just went there for the first time a couple weeks ago, and he was like, we absolutely adored it. And they kind of like. And they've slowly been letting up the limits. I think you can drink till 1 now. Before it was 12.
But New Orleans got hit the hardest. They had a COVID. And they didn't cancel Mardi Gras in 2020.
Of course,
so they had a super spreader event. So they're very super cautious now.
Right, and so I kind of want to go back, and you guys know the Simpsons thing, where they go through all the foods in New Orleans, and then Babish, Binging with Babish, went and did that as well on his channel, and so I want to just go and recreate it myself and just go for it. All these places.
Grilled lamb sausage.
know about this episode, I'll be real.
Po' boy, duck po'
Right there.
boy, chicken
that
sausage
one.
po' boy, crawfish sausage po'
Right there.
boy, cochon de lait po'
No,
boy,
not that one.
turkey jardiniera po'
Yes.
boy, roast beef po' boy, alligator po' boy, catfish almondine, crawfish almondine, crawfish
No.
etouffee,
Yep.
boiled crawfish,
Yep.
Cajun shrimp and duck pasta, fried crab cake, pecan catfish,
Like, I can
Mexican
just-
redfish, seafood.
All of it. I just want to do it. I just want to go. And I'm a picky eater, but I'm tired of cooking for myself. I want to go someplace where they've mastered it. All the food. Just food. They've mastered food. If you want good food, just go to New Orleans. You'll find it, man.
And this is like a universal question. I'm just trying to. Can big people be picky eaters? Because I can't even call myself a picky eater.
TJ, it's a skill that you learn. It's just about loving yourself.
This bro is a picky eater. He hates lime.
Wait.
No, I don't hate lime. I put lime in my beers. I don't like lime on my seafood.
Oh, okay.
I don't like citrus on my seafood.
On your
and then-
tacos or in your margaritas.
on my tacos, on my margaritas lime. I don't like margaritas generally, but that's not gonna make me fat. This is gonna make me fat, and I like all
I'm just
this.
talking about that you not liking lime for the most part. You can defend it once in a while. Is a
Sign-
indicator that you are picky.
No, I mean, this is once again reminder that all of us are big dudes here. So I was like,
Right.
I'm like, I can't count myself as picky if like picky people are usually skinny. So I'm like, hey, like I'm not picky. I'll eat whatever.
Oh
But
no!
I don't like.
Oh no! The
tomatoes.
things I like are just very, very
So
high in calories.
I have a friend that's a chef, and he said that I can't trust a skinny chef, but he is a picky eater because he knows what good food tastes like.
That's fair.
right. And,
Still can't trust a skinny chef.
and I don't know what good food tastes like. I just don't like mushrooms. It's fine. It's okay that I don't like mushrooms. Leave me alone, out there, mushroom lovers, you weirdos.
If you ever throw limes on mushrooms, Sam's gonna run the other way.
No, that is a rule of thumb. That is a rule of thumb.
That was one of the dishes at Super Nintendo World. I'm sorry.
No, but yeah. If you're ever dating me and you don't want me to like pick at your leftovers, put lime on it. Like if it's seafood or something, I will not touch it.
Sorry, ceviche is.
Ceviche's out. Ceviche's out. No, there's girls like, oh my god, I love ceviche. More for you. I will not touch ceviche. It's all. I'll take a bite maybe, but I will not eat ceviche.
Okay, so in the Hispanic pantheon of foods, is there anything that you don't like in particular, like chimon or right?
I mean, anything that involves lime, I don't think he's
Well-
a huge fan.
Well, no, I mean, lime works in certain areas. I don't like it on fish particularly, and in meats, it can tenderize it. It could just be an additive in meat. Usually gets cooked down, so the citric burns up the meat, makes it tender, and so I can do that, right? But on fish, I don't like it. Menudo, I
How
used
do
to
you
like try.
your fish without lime though? Like that's.
I like just the seasoning on it.
So here's the weirdest thing, because you shit on Texas a lot, is like, so the thing that I hear is the best from Cali, A+, that I've never had because I've never been to Cali, I've been to Washington, is their fish tacos.
It's oversold. I'll tell you that right away. Fish tacos are not a real thing. We don't accept them. We're not like, oh man, come for our fish tacos. Nobody says that.
That is exactly what I've heard.
No,
At
you're
this
right. Right. You know what that is? That's the white people that came from California to Texas that were like, eat the fish tacos. They're great, bro.
They didn't come from Texas. It's the other way.
Other way around. California to Texas is what I meant. But the idea is California does not promote themselves as like, oh my God, what? You all right over there, TJ? But
Why'd you sound so white?
bro, I
I
can.
was really bro.
Bro, I went to Santa Barbara, bro. Like, don't even worry about it. But anyway,
Bro, hella fish tacos suck.
yeah, no, but yeah. But anyway, no, fish tacos are fine, but real Californians don't pride themselves on that. That's not a thing where we're like, go eat our fish tacos. We're not
true.
saying that.
That's just legitimately what I would say. Is
No,
like the
that's- yeah,
Pacific
it's just-
Coast is a great place for fish eating. Like,
Right.
That's where a great.
If we're talking about like specific, it's just avocado. We have
Maybe
avocados.
I just know too many friends from San Diego. Is what it comes down
No, in
to.
San Diego, San Diego's where the best fish tacos are at because they got fish there. But most everybody else, we were like, okay, we'll go in San Diego, eat fish tacos. It's fine. That's not our thing. The burritos are, avocados are, and then like almonds. We can make a lot of almonds. That's about it. But anyway,
I do know you make a lot.
my number 2, I want some cracklins and some po' boys and some etouffee and some crawfish. I miss crawfish, even though it's crawfish season. It's few and far in between with COVID as it is.
Let me just throw one
Sidebar
quick,
for that.
Advertisement.
Caveat? Oh, advertisement.
So JJ was actually there with me. One of the best things that I can highly recommend is that, so when you go to New Orleans, you're not going to be able to Google it because they don't have technology. So there's a lot of things that are traditional that you do in New Orleans. We went for the spookies.
Right.
We didn't go for the food. I went.
Right, yeah. It's haunted. I don't know if you knew that, but that place is fucking haunted.
Well, you guys went to like the Museum of Death and all that
No,
stuff?
no, not even that.
Uh-huh.
We went on a ghost tour led by a witch.
Yeah.
And when you Google ghost tours, you end up in a ghost tour that's like 50 people and one tour guide yelling at you.
Right.
We went on a ghost tour with one witch. It's 5 of us to this one witch. And she's like, yeah, I saw ghosts there. I did a seance there. And at the end of it, you do a spell. And I was like, you can't get more. Like, it doesn't matter. Everything past this is like, I won.
Have you been cursed, Marcos?
No, it was
Are
a
you
blessing.
Oh,
yeah, it
I
was
was
a
about to
blessing.
say, are you
It was
guys
a protection spell.
okay? If you
So
were,
I can't die in New Orleans. I'm pretty much immortal there.
I'm about that life. But you'd be like a voodoo monster man,
Yeah, I'll be like, evil ghost of alcohol poisoning leave my system.
right?
That
Exercise.
that
for
was
me.
the most hungover I've ever been in my entire life. To be honest,
Well, it didn't shut down. We were drinking at 3 a.m. and it's like,
Bro, because they're like, okay, old school New Orleans is literally just like, all right, keep going.
No, bourbon don't shut down.
They don't
No.
No, and I
your
had absinthe, and that's a different level of drunk.
Your perception of time when you hit New Orleans is so different. Like
I don't know if JJ wants to talk about this on air, and so I'm just gonna say his absence experience might top the ghost experience because I wasn't there.
He was seeing visions, but no, I'll end on this. New Orleans. Me and my brother got separated. He was doing his thing, I was doing my thing because he was having a good time, and I was like, "All right, I'm done. It's 3 a.m. I'm done. I've had my fill of New Orleans. Good. I'm sitting a little bit past Bourbon Street, and I'm at my Uber. Like, all right, I got to get back. It's peak hours. You need to, wait. We don't have the price. It's peak hours. So I'm like, okay, let's wait for peak hours to go away. Peak hours doesn't go away in New Orleans. It never stops.
You gotta leave before then.
It ended up being like $20 no matter what. That would have been fine anyway, but it didn't tell me the price. So I'm like, this could be 50. This could be 100. I'm going to wait for peak hours to end. Never ended because it never, ever stops. And I can't wait to go back there and never, never stop. My number 2, New Orleans. TJ, what is your number 2?
So both my number 1 and number 2 are destinations. I try my best not to just do locations. But number 1 is a place I haven't been. Number 2 is Vegas, baby.
Oh,
I
Vegas.
miss gambling. I'm super big on financial wellness and making sure you're put in the right place, and that that you should never be spending any more than you really can. But all that shit goes out the window in Vegas. I remember the first time I was there, I spent my rent money.
You spent your rent money like legit?
Oh hell yeah, and I made double it back, so I was okay.
shit,
all
okay.
right.
Yeah, man.
And the last time I went, I discovered my love of craps. And I am definitely a high risk gambling fiend.
You're a high roller.
Oh my gosh, I am the type who will be like,
I will embarrass myself.
I am literally the type of person who I definitely was like $300 gone one roll. Okay, let's roll it up. Next 3. All right, it's just so much fun.
The buy-in at the casino in my hometown is $250, and I've never played because of that.
Shit, that's a high buy-in shit.
Apparently not.
Hey, no, you need to go to the Indian casinos in California. $5 blackjack, baby, no
They have
buy-in.
Indian casinos in California?
Tons of them.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely. We got like 8 or 9 probably, if I'm counting right.
But this ain't about California.
This ain't about California.
It's about Vegas,
It's about Vegas, baby.
No, all of the literally there's so much things I like about Vegas outside of just the gambling aspect, right? To me, it's a city where it looks way more expensive than it really is a lot of the times in terms of what you're able to do. You could really stretch $100 if you need to while you're there.
Don't they have like flaming young buffets for like $12?
Oh, yeah, you get the crab leg buffets, baby.
Like you can
25.
There's some buffets that are cheaper than others. You can do the fancy ones. I actually think the buffets are the almost overrated part because there's so much good food there that you could partake in. But also, and this kind of bridges into whenever we get to festivals for probably Marco's number 1. Well, definitely.
For sure.
I know. I was like, as soon as I mentioned it number 4, I was like, I'm fucked because I can't talk to it till number 1. But a big part of that too is the music festival that I went there for last time, because I usually go to Vegas once a year.
Electric Daisy Carnival?
No, it was actually Day in Vegas. That was the name. That was the name of the concert. And then last year I went twice, or maybe 3 times. I don't remember, but I went a couple times. I have a timeshare out there. I love that city. I think
You have
that
a timeshare?
I do have a timeshare.
I kind of heard that. I didn't think people had timeshares. I thought that was a thing in the 90s.
I thought that was a scam they sell you at Six Flags.
So
Right.
you would think, but my parents have a timeshare, and that shit works. Shit's cheap. I'm there, and then if I'm there on off times, for me to stay in like a place, it's like 100, maybe less.
You can also rent it out on your own,
Yeah,
right?
I have options. Like timeshares are mostly scams, but somehow my parents' one was great, and then like my parents are divorced and never go back to Vegas, so they've never been back, so they were just like, it's yours now, right? So.
Right.
The only inheritance I've ever gotten. But seriously, and that's not even to go into some of the other crazy aspects. I've actually never been to a Vegas strip club. I've heard their carnivals.
Oh, they're insanity.
Like,
Oh boy, we have some stories there
no,
for you.
literally, anytime my homies have wanted to take me to a strip club, the first time I was literally hustling to get my rent money back.
Right.
The very first time, and then the most recent time, I was so drunk, like.
Oh yeah.
Because you also are. You're drinking in all of these casinos because if you've never been to a casino, it's free to drink. That's how they get you to stay.
It's free to drink, and you can drink on the strip.
And literally, they don't. It's just nonstop drinking vibes.
Do they have grenades like New Orleans?
No.
Like
They do have the ice. They do have the
slushies,
slushies and stuff there.
So you can get like a guitar, like an actual size guitar slushie, and you drink
How
from
much
the
is that? $40?
Maybe 30. Yeah, I'll pull
might
a
be
video.
worth it.
No. You know what you do is that you drop the plastic guitar. It's like a Guitar Hero guitar. It's hollowed out, filled with slushy. You put it over your shoulder, and you just drink from the straw. You can probably get rifles that way. You can get drum kits, trumpets. I think you can get. You could drink a lot.
It's
a lot.
In terms of drinking, New Orleans still has washed me the most out of any place on this planet. It's not safe, dog. Be safe when you drink in New Orleans, because hand grenades are nasty. In the good way.
I only got one the entire time I was there.
I drank 2 back to back, and I was like, I'm having a great time.
So we went on Memorial Day weekend, and they raised the price to $30. So that's why I only got one.
Oh, when I guess we went just on a random weekend. But
yeah, those are the slushies right there. It's like
yeah,
it is a Guitar Hero guitars level worth of slushy.
But the other thing is, whenever you get a cup from somewhere, if you have a cup, a lot of the times, wherever there's slushies and there's a bunch of slushy places, the refill is discounted.
Yeah.
So like that's how they keep you drinking. You're so drunk all the time while you're there, so you can spend more money and just get yourself into debt. But I have not been able to go to Vegas but the reason why I'm super excited and what I really want to go is because COVID put a lot of people or at least a lot of people who consistently went out been saving money, and so I've never had the chance to go completely balls off the wall stupid as I would post COVID, and I'm super stoked for it. I would love to go back, but yeah, my number 2 is going to Vegas.
Yeah, man. No, I'm looking at all the different types of slushies and. As someone who goes to strip clubs, I'm not like a big Casanova with them. I'm like the number 1 fan of strip clubs. If you go with the right crew and you know what you're doing, you have a little spending cash, that is a fuck ton of fun because those girls are awesome.
Boots be knocking. Vegas is his hometown.
Vegas, if Boots be knocking you the way you're donating subscriptions and shit like that, we got to take you out
You gotta
too.
buy him a lap dance.
No, man. I mean, there was a legend that we went to my brother's bachelor
legend.
party. There's a legend, Palomino's. It's a place that doesn't exist anymore. It was on a different part of the strip, off the strip.
We got black pussy, white pussy, dirty pussy.
Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. No, but it was the only place in Vegas that was all nude and served liquor because their license was so old or whatever. That
They were doctored in that what is it, the alcohol brewer or agency came in and was like, we've never even seen something like this. We have to make a call in.
right.
The number on it was like 3.
Yeah, 00003.
You're right. Let me see. Palomino's. Oh my God, that shit. Let me see. Palomino's.
That's a
I'm not
horse.
sure you want to show anything you find.
No. I just want to show.
It's a breed of horse.
No, but there. That was what it was. It doesn't exist anymore. Actually, I don't even know
Dude,
if that
I
is. I
expected
barely
like
remember.
old timey saloon, not
Oh, inside it was very raggedy. It was very like, oh my god. But it's shut down now. Lost the time.
As it should be.
And no, it was fantastic. So like, we'll leave it at this because it's a fun story. But there was a stripper went up the 12-foot pole horizontally, holding the pole between her legs, dropped 11 feet 11 inches, stopped an inch from the ground with just her thigh meat.
Okay.
It was impressive. Everyone
Sounds
went
like
crazy.
a Vegas stripper.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a feat of physical strength that was unmatched by anything I've seen thus yet. And I'm a Raider fan, which is not saying much. Point being, your number 2, Vegas, baby. We got to go to Allegiant Stadium. Help me buy a ticket. Marcos, your number 2.
So my number 2 is it almost piggybacks off both of you because it is traveling, but I had a specific destination in mind. A couple months ago, I googled in a thing that was like, "Hey, what place in England has the best scene?" And they told me Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Yes,
Scotland.
yes, has the best, like one of the best venues for music. And I was like, cool. I'll add that to the list. So this is going to be almost a 2-4. So it's either Glasgow or it was just added literally 2 days ago. Ugo said, hey, bro, if you want to go to Nigeria, you can stay at my house.
Ugo and from Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So it's that, or it's in basically traveling, seeing someplace new. But I wanted to go to England for the music, and I want to go to Nigeria to see fucking wildlife and hang out.
Right. No, in Nigeria, it's like, that sounds like a fun time, too. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of chaos you can get into there. But Glasgow...
Whoa. Why not Zimbabwe, baby?
He's got a compound. We got to go to his compound before we go to
It's not
Nigeria.
mine, but
Gotta go to your uncle's compound.
That's the issue. Is the place is Ugo's.
it's my family. We good.
All right.
They'll let you in.
I can't go without you.
That's true.
No, he said that's true.
Okay.
They would be not because they wouldn't welcome you. It would just be like, what would you do? I'd be like-
Without you.
yeah, I'd be like, it's not very where it is not very walkable friendly, and they'll be like, and they literally like all of the races. I think they might understand. They look at you and be like, we don't know what he is. What is that? Hispanic? What do you mean by
They wouldn't even know what that was. They wouldn't know that term. But let's see what would be in Nigeria. Yeah, no, that looks wonderful as well. I mean, there's probably all sorts of things you could do in Nigeria that's not
wow?
coastal.
Hey, do you guys see that? There are cities in fucking Africa.
I know.
Dude, we grew up like near Mexico. We know what it's like to be painted one way.
You tell me this isn't the border right here?
You need more yellow vision, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, the Hollywood yellow tint for Mexico border
Yeah.
towns. Yes, but no. You know the one.
I feel like real people are like, if they drove through Texas, as soon as they hit the border, like, oh shit, when did it become yellow?
Where did all this yellow come from?
What's this tint?
West Texas is more yellow than the
There you
border.
go, right there. That's what we're talking about here. Mexico, not Mexico. No, see, it's a real thing. Point is, it's not a real thing. So you just want to travel abroad, Glasgow, Nigeria
So,
being the top 2.
I had a thing for the most part where it was like, if I'm going to travel, it's usually for music. And so when the first time I went to Denver was a Streetlight Manifesto concert.
Uh-huh.
Brian Fallon is playing, or the Gaslight Anthem is playing in Glasgow. And I was like, okay, cool. I can double up there in December. And also see England. I don't know shit about England. But Ugo jumped into the conversation and was like, bro, just come visit me in Nigeria. And I was like, sure. Fuck it. I'd love to see Nigeria.
You're right. I can imagine you getting all sorts of shenanigans out there, man. Look,
I know nothing about Nigeria. Like,
Right.
I don't even know what their religion is there, let alone like what they do, what their currency is, what the exchange rate, things that I all study before I visit a place.
but why? Yeah, but given the opportunity, why wouldn't you? With
Yeah.
a safe place to stay, put your head down, right?
Yeah, that's why. When Ugo was like, you can stay at my place, I'm like, cool. I don't have to pay for a hotel.
Right. That's dope. Count me in. But that's your number 2.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, what is your number 2?
Piggybacking kind of on TJ's and y'all and what you brought up, thigh meat. Strippers. Strippers.
So boots be knocking. Thigh meat. Thigh meat. We need it. So you want to go to the strip club?
Yeah.
I can't Google any of that. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's fine. Don't.
Just put up Twitch streamers.
What's
It's
the J-Lo?
Amaranth hot tub stream. Hold on, I'll pull that
What's
up
the
for
J-Lo stripping movie? You can
Hustlers.
Hustlers.
You can Google that.
Bro, she nearly shows her asshole in that movie.
but she doesn't.
It was very impressive.
She's back with Ben. It's great.
Man, I missed my shot.
What year is it?
Jennifer Lopez, baby, come back, baby, please.
Come back.
But why
she went back to
strippers?
Ben.
Why strippers? Why not strippers? TJ.
That's actually I don't understand why I'm asking anything towards this question. Strippers.
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 I mean,
What
is there to elaborate? What's wrong
I like girls.
with titties in your face?
Yeah. It's been an entire year at my house alone. No titties on my face.
I feel like strip clubs are open now, right?
Yeah, they're open, but
they're
I
wearing
don't
the
trust
mask,
that
though.
shit.
They're making
I did almost take a trip for a little bit in the middle of COVID to go to the
Oh, to go to the drive-through one? Yeah, I would have done that. Yeah.
All I'm
But
like,
look, I already got glasses on. Now I have to put a mask on. There's barely any titty on my face.
Right.
yeah,
The titty to face ratio
Yo, it's
is just my forehead, and we can't have that.
oh my god, that's terrible.
And by the way, we're saying this because sex work is real work, and these girls need jobs, man. We need them, and JJ's here to provide.
Yo, they make
Yes.
more money than I do. They make more money than all of us combined. Like, hey, yo, go get your
Yeah.
cash flow. And I'm with so I'm actually kind of similar to Sammy, where I'm not super big on strip clubs.
I'm
But
usually
that's just sober. That's sober,
Right.
TJ. Just get a couple
Sammy's
beers
big
in
on
me.
strip clubs. His rule is just not in his hometown.
I'd never go to a strip club in my hometown unless I'm entertaining, which like someone has to come from out of town and then want that. So like I haven't been to a strip
Oh
club.
no,
in-
I just kidnap people and take them there.
Oh, see?
My friend Frank had always said like I don't want to go to a strip club. And I was like, I know you, Frank. Once I get you there, you're not gonna say no.
Right. I mean, I've had some good times. Here's wow. I put.
I mean,
strip
one of my
club.
homegirls was the first person to take me to a strip club, and like it was like with like they were coworkers, and they were like not my current ones, like back in college, and I remember there was like, hey, you gonna run? They called me by my like reffing nickname at the time, and so they were like, oh, you're gonna come through, and I was like, yeah, sure. They just had money on the table. They were like, "It's free for you now because we didn't expect you to come through." I was like, I was like, when you make your time a hot commodity, you get treated when you go out. I was just like, okay. But
And by the way, there was that the automobile strip club there. If you wanted a sample of what that would even look like.
strip clubs are dumb.
I mean, that's the thing. The first strip club I went to was in like Tijuana. Like I got absconded with relatives down there, and I was 19 at the time, and it was like insanity. My brain was like, what the fuck? And then I went to like an American one, and I'm like, this is still pretty fucking cool. Like the threshold was a much vaster thing in Texas. I'm not Texas, I'm sorry, in Tijuana than in California or any other place. By the way, Seattle, worst strippers so far that I've in my sample size. Seattle the worst. Awful.
My buddy,
Embarrassing.
I'm not gonna throw his name out there, but I haven't met him. You'll probably see him whenever we barge. He is like
Whenever we barge.
next month.
I know. That's just like, that's not something that should be a verb. Whenever we barge.
Whenever we barge.
By the way, just food at strip clubs too.
He
$2.99
he's
steak
like
and fries at
notoriously.
Sugar's.
I don't know. Strippers just love the dude when they leave it like that. It's hilarious. It's just like
I got that face about me. Like they'll always like he's not threatening, and also probably has money.
Right. You look like a monk.
I am totally a pigeon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, go ahead though.
no. It's just like the scenarios he's ended up with these strippers is the funniest shit.
I have coin toss luck with strip clubs, either completely fine or average to like the most phenomenal. There was one night, it was a double toasted 3rd anniversary party, if I'm not mistaken. I had 3 people buy me
Third
dances.
anniversary?
Yeah, I
didn't think there was a 3rd anniversary.
Either way, it was either 2nd or 3rd. Point being, I think it might have been 2nd. It was 2nd because Martin bought me one. Another friend bought me one. One stripper just hung out with me and just kept giving me free dances because I guess I made her feel like people. And she was just like she was just like my best friend.
Me, human.
Right. No, but like she was so fucking cool. And like she like did a move and she like slipped and she put like her whole fucking butt in my face. I was like, oh. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll give you another one. I'm like, you were almost done. That was fine. I wasn't scared of that at all. That time was awesome. That was my favorite time at a strip club ever. You get some of those in the right situations with the right people at the right times. you can have a fair blast where everyone is
And scene.
drinking, partying, girls are feeling good, the guys are feeling good. If you have some homegirls there, that's usually fun for them as well. It's good to have a couple homegirls in the group. I sign off. That's my cosign for your number 2.
Maybe I just need to go to more strip clubs because every time I walk in there, it's like it's if you want to see me in my most natural black state, that is like me in a strip club. I don't know how that happens. Like I walk in there,
That's
like
a weird sentence.
That is a very weird sentence.
African American, like I'm talking like I don't know, like my voice goes 3 octaves deeper.
You become
My earrings start to pop out. Like it's
he starts
wild.
walking in slow motion. It's really weird.
It's like, it looks like he belongs here. Like I'm like, where'd he get that black tea and chain from? Where does it come from?
All of a sudden, your voice just sounds real dark.
It's so funny. Like literally, someone was like the last time when it was like, I don't know who that was in there. It was like you were just like, cause it's like no, like you can't be out there like, oh hey,
So you like anime?
Oh man, yeah.
Instead of
Dude,
asking,
an anime strip club. Let's go.
no,
No.
I'm looking it up. Google.
No. Tying back into my number 5, Japan opened a porno strip club.
They did.
I mean, a porno theme park.
They did.
Porno theme park.
It's like 12 floors of of wild it's not even wild, like it's like you go through, you can eat there,
Yeah,
you get to have
Bye. I'm sorry.
You get to meet actual like Asian porn stars and like eat with them and
the
hang out.
JV.
The only one I know is Hitomi Jacob.
She might be there. I don't know.
Hitomi Tanaka, okay. If you want to pronounce her name
It's
properly.
SOD land. Yeah, that's the
Because you
name
weren't
of
on the last podcast when I said her
That's
name.
the name of the production company, and they were just lazy and we're like, yeah.
Oh, there. Hold on.
Just make a theme park.
Here. Everything is safe on this, but yeah. Theme park where you could just I don't know maybe that looks applicable.
They're wearing masks.
Yeah.
They're double safe.
There's a map.
There you
You
go.
are here.
So there's some scantily cladness there, but
you know what? I gotta save it. Go ahead. I was like, go ahead.
is that gonna be your number 1? Is just inventing an anime strip club? Sure, I'll allow it.
But what is your number 1?
My number 1? And this one's it's very low grade. God damn it though, I can't wait for this time. So Marcos, you've been kind of most critical with me when it came to COVID. Not critical, but aware of the fact that I took it to the nth degree in the height of it.
Probably like top 5, but not that bad.
But still, I was very serious with it. But part of the thing you criticized me the most about, and actually our friend Ray criticized me even more than you about, was people not wearing their masks, right?
Yeah.
Because I just hate it. I just got so fucking mad. All you gotta do is wear your fucking mask, and we can be done with this.
That was never a thing, unfortunately.
No,
Yeah.
but it showed that you cared a little bit.
That's fine.
Just a little bit. It showed that you wanted the good of humanity in the forefront of your eyes, and that I took
It
that
helps out a
personally.
lot.
It
Yeah.
helps out a lot. It's like, yeah, it's really fucking good. You
It's the
wear your
seatbelt.
fucking mask. It's
It
a
was good.
seatbelt. My number 1, though, and this is the reason why I got so fucking mad, because my number 1 post-COVID event is not wearing a fucking mask. I hate them. I
Really?
fucking hate them.
Dude, just wear a little bandana. You
No,
look like
they
a
don't
bandito.
fit. Nothing is comfortable with this beard, with my lack of chin, with my weird nose, with my big head.
Bro, did you ever read the scientific studies that were like, your beard is basically a COVID catcher?
Yeah, I know. Which means I was ultimately doomed from the get-go. But you guys, I don't think you ever understood, and I never said it because you have to play it straight. You have to do your fucking job and take care of the people around you by wearing the fucking mask. And I never complained about it because, god damn it, if it saves a life, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's easy. It's the right thing to do, and it's the scientific thing to do. If you believe in science, you wear a fucking mask. If you have any sort of goddamn sense in your brain, you wear a mask. But that doesn't mean that I didn't fucking hate the swamp ass mush of steam and mouth air and bad breath sometimes and mocos and beard
I
sweat.
didn't have not one of these problems.
No, but I
think
do.
I'm pretty sure we were earlier. I was like, mask are fine.
No, Because you probably have ones that fit snugly and nicely.
Yeah, we don't have an extra 3 inches.
You don't.
And
Yeah, you don't have this.
Yeah.
You did. But the feeling of just like my hot breath and like I can't wear my glasses and the fogging, it's always uncomfortable. And
Did
here's
you ever chew gum? Maybe that would help.
no. It's not even about the temperature. I mean, that's just chewing gum not going to help. It's the fact
cool mint.
It's the fact that the beard and my very tiny chin that's hidden beneath all this couldn't keep a mask without slipping.
Why don't you shave the beard?
Fuck that. Then you'd have to see my real chin, and that's not something anybody's
You don't
ever
gotta
going to
shave
see.
it that far.
No,
I mean, not if you keep the mask on.
well, no, it's less about the beard, more about the chin. I don't have a strong chin. It's a little nubby thing. The fact that no mask,
It's a little nubby.
It's a little nubby thing. The fact that masks just never fucking fit right, it infuriated me to no end. It just, my head's too big for store-bought ones. I'd have to get them custom made. My mom made some. God bless her soul. Where are you going? He's leaving. But
I'm leaving. I'm not even taking a piss. I'm just getting my mask.
But the bandana, you wore the bandana. I know you're bringing it. The bandanas aren't effective. They don't work nearly as well. But it's just a simple fact that I hated it. I did my job, and nobody else could, despite me hating it. And so
Everybody else could. We all did.
well,
Wear their mask.
well, you
I
guys
was pretty
you
strict
guys are
on it.
fine because you guys are normal,
I
nice
walked
people.
into this place with a mask on.
I know.
Yeah,
And
bro.
you know what?
It's fun. I did the podcast in the mask.
I know. It's. I'm not saying it made me hard to breathe. I'm not complaining it hard to breathe. It's just
My breath smells fine.
I
It smells
just
minty fresh.
didn't like it.
Hey, and you know what? I'll give you. I didn't. So I don't like people not wearing their mask.
I hate
but
it.
I actually think that people who did the mask off nose thing made me angrier because I'm like, if you're gonna put the mask on, at least do it fucking right because you're not doing anything. If you have it off your nose,
Right.
You're doing less.
Doing
a lot less.
Right. But it's just the fact, like, I want to be able to go to the grocery store without wearing the mask. I want to be able to walk around a little bit without steam. And
I don't
without,
think you're gonna ever be able to do that.
that's a tough one.
Right, but I'm vaccinated. I can lick everything now. It's
okay,
fine.
that's still not. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm
No,
not trying to risk that 5%.
No, but I'll risk the 5% if it means just fucking breathing a little easier. Right. It's fine.
It's fine.
My thing is like, look,
now it's all about comfort. And
it's my duty. It's my duty to wear it. So I'll wear it happily.
Wear the bandana, bro.
No, but bandana's not effective.
It doesn't matter. You're vaccinated.
I know, but that's why I have a looser mask now. My mask that I wear, it doesn't seal nearly as much, and it's a lot easier to breathe in.
I know. Before you had like the cabal.
Yeah, I had a super tight one, and then I had even one for the beard over it. It's just a matter of.
Have you been keeping these in like all last year about how much you hated masks so you didn't sound like a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
Yeah, because no, that's why I keep it quiet because
He's so excited about this.
if you deviate from the plan, then it gives permission for other people to deviate from the plan. You have to stick to the plan. Sticking with the plan
That's fine.
is making sure everyone stays safe.
I don't blame you.
But the moment that masks are not going to be mandated where it is safe and viable for people that are either young, healthy, vaccinated with their booster, whatever, that's going to be the day that I'm going to celebrate. So I don't have to wear it anymore. I don't think it's some mind control thing. I don't think it's some liberal leftist stupid fuckery that they want to complain about. It's just uncomfortable. And that's fine. But I'll deal with the uncomfortableness. But the moment I don't have to is going to be a nice day for me. And I'm looking forward to it. But until then, mask the fuck up. And from here on out, other than this part, I'm going to shut the fuck up about it. And you shut the fuck up about it too. Wear your mask. Until then, that's my number one. That's reasonable, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about
It's
what's
okay.
yours.
Yeah, that's fine. It's your
just-
number one.
I'm just saying, like,
You really hate masks, though.
I
don't like
I guess
it.
I'm so neutral. I'm like,
I thought,
yeah, it's
like if you
it's
don't-
like someone saying they hate socks. It's like, okay, I guess.
huh, given the opportunity, I would never wear these fucking
I
things.
said in a
ever again.
hygienic sort of world, I actually kind of like masks or being a little bit normalized. So when you're sick, I hope more people wear their mask. I said that.
Right. If I'm fluish or if I'm in certain areas like fucking theme parks, I kind of would probably be more comfortable wearing or having the option to go on and off, right?
Hey, bro,
Indoors.
there was a mask burning ceremony in Idaho. You can go be part of that.
No, but they're stupid. But that's what I didn't want to be, and I don't want to be that. I'm still gonna wear my fucking mask. Let's be absolutely 100% fucking clear. I'm still gonna wear my mask, but when I don't have to anymore, that means that the world is safe. That means we're safe, and I can just little bit of gas off the pedal on that thing, and I can move forward. That's the dream. That's my number one. No more
TJ,
masks.
what is your number one?
Yeah, I'm not about to get crunk over masks very quick. My number
Fuck
one,
you.
But to kind of pivot into yours, Sammy, just to end off on yours right quick. One thing I will miss, and I don't think we'll ever get back to this place, is just the lack of care that you used to not have to put in. Like in terms of like back pre-COVID, I go to Sixth, I'd be like, oh shit, drop my wallet, pick it up, not wash my hands, be breathing on people, go to the bathroom, see like, hey, that nigga didn't wash his hands. That's like,
I'm gonna high five that guy. Yeah.
like if you go to the bars anywhere in Austin, the shit like the shit that's on the walls is not put there by like paste or anything. This is grime.
Right.
For years that has allowed this thing to stick to this wall. Whether it's pictures, posters, fucking band stickers, doesn't matter. That shit is not like there's no sort of glue on there, just grime. So I kind of get you. If there's masker gone, that means that we can go back to something similar to that. But I don't have a hate boner.
Just raw dog in air. I just want to raw dog the air again.
I don't have a hate boner.
Okay,
for
Neil.
mask. So my number one is I have said this before, is like a dream trip and everything else. My number one is just to go to Japan.
Ooh, I want to go.
I've always wanted to go. I was supposed to go last year as my kind of what I was saving my PTO and time off for. I was not able to. I literally have 20 something days saved up for it. So I'm hoping that I'm able to go really relax and finally, and once I go, I know it's going to be real hard to come back. But I want to be there just to envelop myself, just to really like take that solo trip I've always wanted to do. It's crazy because I mean, even after told Michaela, I'm like, hey, it's not no knock against you. We can go on a second round, but I have this dream trip that I want to do like because you know when you bring your significant other.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be. I'm like I ain't trying to be nagged by you. I'm good.
Right.
All right.
Different sleep schedule. They can't get good sleep. They always bother you because they can't get good sleep.
Like,
They're
they
always
can't get
hungry.
good
They
sleep.
got to go pee and
Like,
shit.
I literally
I know
have a
that.
list of like 5 Japanese breweries that I want to go to, and I don't
Kirin,
need someone like
yeah.
telling me like,
Right.
I don't want to go to the brewery today.
See, because that's my thing. Like you know, my girlfriend's super awesome. But I know that I would probably be the one who's like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and she'll probably be like, I know what, calm, like. And so I'm like, hey, this first time, I just want to be a stupid idiot in Japan. And if you don't think
Stupid Idiot in Japan sounds like a great title for your next album.
if you don't think that I'm not stopping at that porn star cafe, baby, that because I said that if I walk in there and you know I'm not, and you know I have to, by the time I'd go would be next year because they're locked down throughout the year.
Yeah.
I would definitely be back in schmexy mode, and so I can't do nothing because I'm with someone.
Right.
But I would definitely be like, porn stars, hey, I'm American football player. Hang out with me, baby.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. But seriously, there's
Why
so
not?
much stuff I wanted to do.
Why the fuck not? Why you can live that fake life as long as you don't do nothing wrong. You could be a celebrity, be like, yeah, I'm running back for the Chiefs. Nobody cares.
There's enough black people there to where they would not normalized by it, but there's not enough there to where they are not going to be thrown off by my because actually straight up, did you know the average height is like 5'5"?
Yeah, I would be Godzilla.
Yes, JJ. Listen,
At last, my time has come.
like
He just
literally,
becomes king of Japan somehow. He's like, I am me now.
I was this close to buying a package to Japan, and it was $3,500. But I was like, I don't know, it's pretty expensive. But it was all expenses paid, like the flight and everything was included, and it included tickets to the Tokyo Dome to watch the G1 climax.
Climate?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? 3,000 is no object for JJ.
Included the hotels and food and everything.
I don't think y'all quite understand how nutso chutso I want to like just be there. It's not because I want to stay in bougie places, far from it. I just want to make sure that I'm able to experience everything I want to do and feel comfortable with it. And tickets right now for next year are $300 from Dallas. Yes, JJ. they're like a couple $100.
Not
Not
to
shitting.
Tokyo. They're like to Okinawa and stuff.
I'll go to Okinawa.
I can bike.
No, they're. I have mine for Tokyo.
Oh wow,
It was like, shit you not, you fly straight in.
dude! I paid $300.
I might
fly
have to
Florida.
keep my job for another year. Just
Just to pop some J. But seriously,
Or that sweet Twitch money can come in, and our sponsors out there will take us to Japan with their lucrative.
We'll make all
monies.
sorts of content if you send us.
Yeah, if you guys send us to Tokyo, we'll do whatever you want. Foot stuff, whatever.
We will vlog for 48 hours or whatever the fuck you want.
Right?
hey Twitch people, that's for them. For me, y'all don't control me.
TJ.
I don't need your money.
TJ, would you be okay if you just dictated wherever I go? I ask no questions. Would I be able to go with you, or are you still doing it alone? Because I'm no questions. You know
wants to
me.
go- He wants to go.
No, I have to do the soul journey, man.
Oh, that's fine.
It's my soul journey.
Dude,
your
he's got to
spirit
climb
journey.
a mountain and have a samurai sword made. It's all
Like literally, I've got to go back there, and by the time I leave, I want the Japanese government to like declare me either a menace or as a king. Like, like there's two routes this can go. They'll be like, this man changed our entire economy for the better or for the worse. But yeah, that is.
birth rate skyrocketed
but
after he left.
But no joke, in terms of solo TJ content that would be going up on the Excellence, there's a fuck ton that I would make. So
Oh shit! Look
while
at
I'm
that.
there.
Look at that right there, King
But
Kong.
yeah, number one is Japan. I even said, just to for real how serious I was on it, I said, like, if I ever actually got the vid, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sneaking illegally whatever I need to do to get there because
Sneaking illegally, whatever.
it's my life's dream to go there for like a little bit. And the fact I can fucking like actually can read and speak the shit, like, it's wild that I've never gone. It's just a long story. But my number one, I can gush on it all day. I know his number one. It is the one of the best that you could have post COVID. So Marco, go ahead.
You're
I
number
want
one.
to get grimy and dirty at a music festival.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Like
Any-
Google
anyone-
a mosh
any-
pit, whatever the fuck
anyone
you
in
want. I
particular?
want to be.
Yes, sir. He wants to be sweaty.
You can YouTube the fest in Gainesville. That is specifically the one I've been looking forward to. In a while.
I'm sorry, I looked too late. I already looked up best mosh pits.
No. Go specifically to. Let's do it justice, because that's going to show European shit, and I'm not going to Denmark or whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
I have
To a
no
Dolly
interest
Parton
to go
concert.
to your. Yeah,
What is it called?
it's called the Fest Gainesville.
In Florida?
In Gainesville, Florida. That's why I was kind of mad. It's like I spent as much money to fly into this small airport in Florida. Yes, that's it. As TJ paid to fly to fucking Japan.
I did.
Well, this looks pretty peaceful. Everyone's kind of happy.
Move it, like,
It's a
midway
con.
in.
People are still taking pictures. I want to. There we go. Oh yeah, they're in it.
Oh, that's true punk grime.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a little bit of music. Let's give it a little bit of sound, baby. Oh, Fortnite dances, man. You're not selling it to me. There we go.
It's for me. You wouldn't have fun at this concert.
You want to know why I would? Here's the problem with
I
me.
like goth girls.
They
so
got
I'd have
Spider-Man.
fun.
I'm in.
It's during Halloween, so everyone's dressed up.
Yes. So here's my problem. I would love to go to one of these shows, but my stupid poor brain would be like, everyone's trying to steal my wallet. Like that would be the only. Like I would have to go with no phone, no keys, no
Have
wallet.
you ever done a festival?
No.
Oh, dog, you need
Dude,
to.
he lives next to Coachella. Never
Let's
did it.
change
No,
your
'cause
number
Coachella's
one
fucking
to festival
expensive.
now.
No.
You've also lived here for 5 years as a Texan with ACL.
I don't like music like that. None of the headliners were my people.
I'm sorry you hate Childish Gambino.
No,
He's pretty
that
great.
was regrettable, admittedly. But like, he wasn't enough to make me spend buku bucks
It
to
was
go to the concert.
$199 for the weekend.
I didn't have that money back then.
need to go-
You know what I worked for during those times?
During the AC, did he? Actually, probably. You're right.
Exactly. I was making.
You could have donated plasma 6
It-
times.
It was not a
That's true.
lucrative profession that I was at that time until I got the money.
But if you donated plasma 6 times, you could go watch Childish Gambino.
I don't know if that's a fair trade-off. I do enjoy me
That
some
is
Childish.
totally a fair trade-off.
You don't need that much
Especially when
plasma.
I found out post-mortem that it was his last Childish Gambino performance ever.
Right. I mean, I'd go to see the Tupac hologram retroactively. No, there
No,
was
I
one
won't.
concert that was about 8 years ago that I missed. What are you guys doing?
Damn. He's showing me tickets to Tokyo.
Oh, well,
Air Canada. So it's not even a cheap flight.
right. But no, there was one. It was a concert. It was Rage Against the Machine, Rise Against, Lauryn Hill, Immortal Technique, and one other, and Muse. and I missed it because I didn't have a credit card. But that was once I said I missed that. I'm like, concerts are dead, unless I saw Bruno Mars, and I'm waiting for Daft Punk fucking retired, so I'm never gonna see fucking Daft Punk. Fuck
Dude,
music.
my friend saw Daft Punk in the famous
The 06 Coachella.
No, Denver. Red Rocks.
Red Rocks.
Red Rocks is a famous venue because it's in a valley.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
I know Red Rocks. Hey, speaking of, there you go. But you want to be with the where you want to be where the people are.
Mm-hmm.
In the mosh pit.
I want to be grimy and dirty. Like all those. The COVID was not a worry when you're like this close to everyone forever. But yeah.
You just.
No, look, you've never been to. You've never been to a festival, but the reason why
you never even went to Pecan Festival.
Not this guy.
I didn't even go to the farmers market.
So the reason
festivals.
why I love Day in Vegas so much, which is definitely opposite of his vibe, much hip hop straight up, is just that festivals are a whole day vibe, my guy. Like you start. Like whatever your vice is, you start that early in the morning before you even get there, and by the time you get there, like you meet people. You never even had a festival, babe. Like come on, my guy.
You went to South by.
No, it wasn't real South by, but no, there was only one other festival I did, and it was a very small festival in Santa Barbara, like very small, and it was a total hippie festival, and I met a guy named Shine, who taught me how to play a game called Peace Sticks, and Peace Sticks is ultimately just two hippies tossing sticks to each other. I did a report on it for my
That's
public.
like a Native American game.
No, it's something he invented because he was high on peyote.
Oh,
Yeah, because he stole it from the Native Americans.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
literally a Native American game.
As soon as you get high on peyote, like dog.
Right. No, but like he was like, yeah, my name's Shine, and like it was like the ultimate thing. I wish I had the tape for it, but it was for I did intern at Public Access after college, and that was the only convention or I'm sorry, not convention, but like day festival I went to, and it was just like it was very small, so it was intimate, if you will, but it was whatever. But everyone was just super high, and I'm like, yeah, this is not my thing.
I don't know the lineup for ACL, but I almost want to buy you a ticket just so you can.
It just. Like,
I mean, I'll have fun. I
this
don't doubt
kind of
I'll have
stuff just
fun.
always paints to me just how
Life.
like how I'm broke. It's not necessarily that you're broke. Like hey,
Go donate plasma.
I buy all this shit so we can do this. I don't have lucrative monies for concerts.
Dude, sell a light so that you can go. Like it'll be fun.
Don't do that.
I'd
my
trust
life.
me, I'd rather you have life experiences.
Like fucking 120, 120, 120, 120, 300,
Dude, one ticket to
300.
ACL. Let's go.
Knocking over doesn't give me the money. 300, 300, 1200.
Dude, I play video
1600,
games. The
100.
coins will fall out.
You just have to hit it hard enough.
Isn't this Minecraft? It comes into a smaller version if you break it.
God damn it, you guys.
But no, seriously, dude. Like Marco's level festivals, which I knew would happen, is well warranted. It's not something that you can do like back to back. Like it's definitely like I have a festival this weekend, and then I want a little bit of a break for a while.
Yeah.
But
No, it wears you down.
you're
if you
so
do.
tired. It's the most.
You're dehydrated. You're not tired. You're dehydrated.
drinking,
You are.
But it's an experience, and just when you have the moments where the song that you really enjoy plays, or a song where people are getting really wild, or a song your band that you weren't even expecting to play plays, and everybody's getting crazy, and you're just there, high, drunk, zonked out, whatever you want to be, sober, shit. Like it's one of the best experiences you can have.
JJ, what do we do where Warped Tour was both on our list?
What the hell was that?
I forgot. But, I mean, that's kind of what grew the seed to
Yeah.
to be all this.
And Warped Tour is no more.
Oh, top 5 things that are dead.
Yeah, that was it.
So keep it alive with grimy festivals. Your number one.
Well, it doesn't even need to be. I like
well,
the
no,
fest,
any grimy festival.
Well, I like the fest specifically because it's held in Gainesville. Like it's literally trying to keep the scene alive, and then it's also held by a whole bunch of record companies that they're not. So there's Riot Fest at Lollapalooza where it's just like, hey, we're gonna make our money off people that have names.
Right.
This festival is literally the new breed, the new people coming up, and I want to hear new music. Like I think one of the best bands that's going to play at that is Joystick from New Orleans or Sincere Engineer from Chicago. Like
Right.
it's the new breed, but you don't get that as much in a lot of other festivals. But even if I didn't get that, I have fun at South by, like
watching
listening-
Ray for the 8th time.
Well, it's not even Ray. Ray drags me to other rap shows. It's like, bro, like I really hate these dudes because they're better than me. And then you listen to them, and it's like,
No, they're not.
no, it's like you kind of have a point.
The one he took me to, I was like, they're not.
He took me to Black-a-Lack.
They're very good. Shout out to Black.
Hey, and number one, I miss Ray shows now. Like,
Number 1.2 Ray shows.
definitely. Hey,
I fucking killed DMX. God damn you, Ray, you fucker.
No, but now he's playing a memorial show for Jim.
With
I
the
told
Rough
you he'd
Riders.
absorb his power like a Highlander.
Well,
he had a black cloak on. The deed's been done.
well, that's your number one. Grimy Fun Festivals. JJ, bring us home. What is your number one?
Fucking.
You know, COVID didn't really have to stop that. You were just playing it safe.
No, there was because you had mentioned that both of you guys had the cool side over there. It was like it's 65% of single people did not have sex during quarantine.
Word?
That was like 65%. So people who were whatever taken side.
Hey, you know what I did when Corona hit? I said, hey, I know we were talking about it, but we locked down now. We good. So I was like, COVID? No, but nah, I'm not taking it.
And see, I had just started talking to somebody right before COVID, and it was like,
It had the opposite effect.
yeah,
It's like,
COVID.
I can't be
Yeah.
serious right now.
Yeah, it's like, we can't be serious. It'd only been like 2 dates, and it was like, okay, cool, that's fine. It was fair game, but after that, it was like, oh shit, I was just putting myself out in the field again, and I'd gotten one bite, and then after that, it was just like, boop. JJ, to your credit, because this is yours, I mean, strip clubs and fucking. There's nothing wrong with any of those things.
Nope.
But Akon's whole like music library is based on.
in JJ's what is it?
Defense?
Not defense, but like in bolstering his
Regard,
choice, in his
perhaps.
regard.
And JJ's support.
In JJ's support, he's looking hella schmaxy right now. And
He lost 30 pounds. I don't know if you knew that.
Of course.
Yeah, you didn't know that JJ lost 30 pounds?
I look at the dude. I'm in the chat. I'm talking to him. Like, I get it. all right?
But he lost like 30 pounds. Did you guys out there know that? Did you know that he lost 30 pounds?
Did you know he lost 30 pounds?
Did you know that he
It's
has
all right,
a
Tommy gave
7-inch
30 pounds.
wang? What?
Why are you selling?
Why not? He's my friend.
I think you gave him. I think you gave them to me. That's where I got these cheeks from. But, nah, but seriously, like, in terms of like, just the dating scene, it's so funny to see how it was capped off, and then now that vaccines have been going out, it's just my same homie who has the luck with the strippers is literally like I'm drowning in dates, and I'm like, I don't know what that's like, but.
You know
it's
what
a
that's
good
like.
season. It's a good
Yeah,
season.
you
It's
know
a
what
good
that's like.
It's a good season.
See,
It's
Dude, I've gone out like really out once, and I was aggressively hit on twice. Like, oh, you're cute.
okay. So
and then Chris
Right.
Cox had to be like, he's taken. Like, why are you talking to him?
And-
Talk to these other people over there. And she looked at them and was like,
mind you,
like,
I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there yet, so to be fair.
if that has to have been
Nomad.
right?
Nomad.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, they're
No,
the hive of scum and villainy Nomad Bar is.
Dude, it's not barflies. We're fine.
Fair enough.
But what was it?
Oh, I remember Barfly.
Actually, I walked into a to pick up an order from a I think it was a Longhorn Steakhouse, and I like had talked to the hostess for like a little bit. We had a good conversation, and then she put her number on the thing, and I was like, okay, I guess you really have to be out here hustling nowadays, but I can't do anything with this.
Right.
And I told Michaela, and I just like tossed it into my glove compartment because backup plan. I'm kidding. No. I tossed it out. But hey, man, it's you about to be shooting season, baby. Summertime vibes. JJ's having a hot boy summer.
The hot boy summer, baby.
Dude, we're going to hook him up when we go floating. We're going to hook him up at the barge. We're going to hook JJ up. Like, just hook JJ up whenever we can.
Right.
Never really. I mean, you've never gone one-on-one time with me, but Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
It is a lucrative.
J-
I'll
J-
take leftovers. That's fine.
It's not leftovers. He's taking. Like, it's literally, he might throw you a prime steak.
No. TJ put me in a position where I was back to wingman A1 when I was like, it's real hard for me to find my footing here in Texas. We've talked about this time and time again.
You're weird.
I am weird. I am a weird guy. But like TJ was like, go flirt with them, and I was like, done. I don't know what it was. TJ just he creates an environment where it's no fear, and so JJ, what are you gonna do different this time around? Now that the world has ended, has come
He doesn't
back.
have to do anything different. He's
I'm
like
wondering.
30 pounds.
Yeah, it's about the sex.
I'm asking, are you gonna do anything different other than just schmooze with your abs?
I mean, I guess I'll, fucking get online, download Tinder.
We'll have a Rocky like game spitting montage.
You literally have like photos that Sam took that are like very Tinderable.
Right.
I'll literally be like, all right, I'll literally be like, JJ, what do we say to this response? 20 push-ups, baby. If I say I need you to wingman on those two girls, what's your response? That's too slow. 20
I don't know, man. So, because I'm in the same boat as JJ as well, this is how I feel like all of us are going to be once we get back out into the
All
world.
of us.
Me and him.
You know we finally here, right?
I don't know if you guys see this video. This is pure
Friday,
joy.
then it's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday.
This is going to be me and JJ. I'm driving.
Dude, that's us going studying for the first time. He's already wearing.
This is going to be me and JJ driving back to the clubs. This is going to be... No, this guy is going hard, man.
Hey, I want to do something like this.
This will be our new TikTok content.
Hey, we need to do this every time we do a hype train. I'll join into something like this.
Saddest. So that's how we're gonna go back to the clubs, just like Mufasa here.
Dude, we're not going back to the clubs. That's what you wear when we're going tubing next month.
Tubing, brunch, I don't care. We're doing
I'm
it.
literally like I've had it in my Amazon cart 3 or 4 times. Was it a men's romper that you can wear?
I'm not wearing a men's romper.
I can because I have sexy ass thighs, but that's fine.
Okay.
Dude, talk to me when you can squat 525.
Okay, I will.
I will talk to you.
Welcome to the club, sir.
So if I'm gonna
You
talk
also can wear the romper. You can't tell you can.
so in the meantime, shut the fuck up, all right? Because I ain't talking to you.
Hey, man.
No,
I
but
can
we
do
can
that.
talk.
I'm literally 75% leg, so I get that.
We've already established I have short legs, so it's a little more groundwork that I have
That
to
means
do.
you have
think mine
like
are
lower
shorter.
distance to cover when you squat.
What's your pant length, JJ? What's your pant length when you buy jeans?
30.
Mine's 32. Not that far off. It's really weird. I have short legs.
But that's once again, you have less distance to go to be parallel to the
I
ground.
also have a stupid Achilles tendon that's hyper tight, medically like stupid. So I have
It'll
to.
get better if you do squats.
I know, but I can't do. It's a chicken egg thing. I can't do squats because I have this Achilles tendon, or else I throw out my back because I have a longer ass back because I have a long torso. So I have to do like 40 minutes of stretching and physical therapy. TJ, these are real things I'm saying.
I'm not. No, literally.
Don't
I
you
was. I wasn't. I was pausing
shy
him.
away.
I was pausing
Gesture.
him.
Don't you use that gesture on me.
CT Fletcher would say, "Just be a man about it."
Who the fuck is that guy?
You know who he is? Not here. You know what matters? The nigga's here. His number one was fucking, and I'm tired of fucking with you. I want to talk about him fucking girls.
I kind of don't want to talk about him fucking girls. It's probably amazing. I'm assuming.
Yeah, bro.
I've never had any complaints.
Exactly.
You haven't gone to JJ's Yelp
He
page?
literally, like,
JJ's fuck Yelp page.
literally undoes his pants and a rainbow comes out.
Yeah, you go to mine. It says permanently closed, like with the. Like so, like
Mine's a 404 not found page. It's sites under construction.
I'm just saying, like, hey,
I
man,
am, but we'll
that's
get
a
there.
very fair number one, though.
That's a very. None of me didn't have the balls to put it on my list, so I allowed, or I didn't allow, but what?
No, I'm just sitting here.
I wasn't fucking before
Damn,
COVID. I ain't gonna fuck after COVID.
Me and Marco play in a different land, I guess. I was like, hey, y'all weren't in a COVID relationship. That has its own problems.
Yeah, but
Remember when we met TJ's girlfriend at a barbecue and it was like, oh, it's serious.
Yeah. Because all of us were like, oh, is this going to be a COVID thing? Or
no,
a real
I mean, she was like, how do I describe it? She was serious for a while. I just I'm super anal about introducing.
No,
people
it's just I think it's disappointing because she is a serious girlfriend, and I really do like your girlfriend, but I just can't make the jokes I would normally make for people who have like new girlfriends. Like I can't even do that to her now because she's serious. So it's like no fun.
Yeah, I mean she's here for a little bit. So
yeah, she's a sweetheart.
But it was funny because I was like, man, I still think last year will always be the toughest year of like dating I'll ever have. Yeah, I was in a relationship the entire time. You don't get to do the thing like
you can't break it up.
You can't. Like,
hey babe, what did you do today?
The
we
same
were
shit.
together the
entire fucking day. Like we hit the point of like it's this weird anomaly where sometimes we're bored, but not because and there's so much stuff we haven't done together, so like it's super exciting because we're like, cool, we get to like travel, do some other stuff, but we just be sitting there like, shit, I'm tired of looking at your face. Like that happened like at October last year. I was like, look, girl, I love you, but get away. But now we good, and everything's all good. It's always been good, like no, like ever.
Yeah.
But it was like, dancing around that quarantine dating was tough too. So I kind of was envious of people who were single because at the very least, like I didn't get to work on myself.
Right. It would have been nice to like write a sonnet to a girl I just like swiped right on.
Yeah, literally. Be like, and you know how much buildup you could do like over quarantine? Like literally, you swipe up to girls like, I know we can't talk. I know we can't sing. But that's when you're just talking to them, and that's when you could genuinely build a great connection, and then get your roster built out, strategize.
Hey, his number one wasn't building a great connection. His number one was fucking.
You gotta connect to fuck well.
I don't think JJ does. I think he just fucks.
No,
well.
I think he does. He has a man with a golden heart. You just have a black Californian heart over there.
What does that have to do with anything?
Like you.
There's literally a song about all of the exes being in Texas, which means he left a path of destruction.
And George Strait loved
abuse,
all of them.
Of abuse.
How many love songs does Tupac have? That's
Mama.
exactly that.
Hey, he did start off. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. He's out here fucking bitches.
Yeah,
that aren't
angrily.
Getting the,
and George Strait is writing them
that
love songs.
Aren't getting the love from their partners. Tupac is providing a service.
I mean, happens.
And now JJ will provide that service.
Exactly. JJ's
scene.
plumbing service, and that is his number one, and that is our.
I hate you.
What?
I genuinely hate you.
I'm glad you do. I'm glad.
That was terrible.
But
that was JJ's number one.
That's JJ's number one. Fucking. I can't wait to put that on Instagram and have it just real cussed out on.
Hey JJ, you know what? The only
Censored
exception to my solo soul searching journey is I'll drag you to the porn star cafe. Hey, we'll be there. I'll be part of it. Like, JJ.
It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
I'll be like, I'm taking girls, but my homie ain't.
Oh man.
And you know what they say? They actually one of the only types of like food or people that are never in Japan are actually Hispanic people. There's like a super.
Well, they have Japanese cholos. I'm gonna go hang out with those guys.
I mean,
I don't know if you're allowed.
I'm gonna go hang out with the Japanese cholos. Don't you fucking stop me.
All right, guys, let's end this show. That's good. We got another show to do tomorrow.
Mexican cholos, everybody.
Oh,
that's
right.
the way we're ending this. But that's it for the Sync Countdown. My top 5. If you guys can even remember yours, I'm going to give you guys some time to remember yours. My number 5 is the habit of not getting sick with my cleaning habits. My number 4, never going back into an office. My number 3, taco festivals and cons. My number 2 is making a trip out to New Orleans. And my number 1, not wearing a fucking mask. JJ, what is your top 5?
My number 5 was amusement parks / water parks. Number 4 was tubing. Number 3 was cons. Number 2, strippers. And number 1, fucking.
DJ, your top 5.
Damn, I damn near forgot.
I was giving you time so you can recall.
No, I'm shitting. Yeah. Number 1 is my birthday. Number 2, excuse me, not number 1, but number 5 is my birthday. Number 4 is festivals / music. Number 3 is some other shit that I've already blanked out on. Number 2 is going to
Vegas is one of them.
I got that one.
Okay.
Right? And then my number 1 is Japan because it's dope-alicious and I really want to experience it. And my number 3 is actually Austin local festivals.
There it is. And Marcos, your top 5.
5 is making Sam do the Spartan. 4 is tubing, making Sam do that. 3 is our Excellence birthday tournament, watching Sam lose to that.
Why is all your list about watching me do things?
Well, no, number 2 is going to Nigeria.
I'm actually more curious that, like, I think that he writes the topics and then puts the numbers afterwards. Because, like, it's like 4's at the top. And I'm like reading his list like he's not even going in order right now. It's very confusing. But
In the mind of Marcos.
And number 1 is music festivals and music.
All right. Well, that's it for our top 5s. Let us know if you guys want to have us do any of your top 5s, or you can leave in the comments what top 5 things that you want to do post-COVID, and we'll read them on the comment section next time when we put this up on YouTube. So you're going to be watching some highlights, but if you're watching YouTube right now in the post After Effects, be sure to follow us on Twitch because that's where the show is live. And if you're on also YouTube, again, hit the like button, hit it again, hit it a third time. It's the triple like. If you're on Twitch, subscribe. If you're on the audio platforms, be sure to follow us and listen every week. Listen to everything. We
And
love
if you're
you
not,
all.
tune in tomorrow. We got a smart podcast. It's called Mongrel Radio, and we're going to be talking about guns.
Pew pew.
And I promise you that one is genuinely one of my favorite podcasts that we do. So
Yeah, we're not acting like a bunch of assholes on that one, for the most part.
It's also like
It's also
one of the
only
few
one I'm not
topics that
on.
we can debate
Damn.
about.
What was that, JJ?
It's also the only one I'm not on.
That's
You're not on 2, actually.
so that said, be
we don't
sure
want you there.
I want.
like
kidding.
I said, a bunch of jackasses. So let's get on out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. 9:15. Let's make it 9:30. 9:30. We'll see you all then. Be sure to join us. And in the meantime,
I'll try to move it as fast as I can.
we will move right along. Let's get out of here. I didn't even fade sexy. Let's just get out of here. Bye, everybody.
Dude, I poked him a lot today. He's still
The last
I went to go check the stream.